I believe you. I just can't believe that it happened. That's the thing.
Spend the thing. What do you get? What do
If
you
you get
get?
16 as well, that's fucked. It's fucked.
Right.
What up, guys? We're the Smash Bros, and we are here to bring your gaming and anime needs met. And you know, you've just seen the flipping, what do we call it here?
The highlight.
The highlight, motherfuckers. And you know it's gonna get hyped, so stay tuned for that. And we will be right back. Right, guys. You know what day it is today?
Podcast day.
Let's go. And you know, obviously, we rarely get to see each other, so this is our little catch up 5-10 minutes before we get into the episode and that. So, what you man saying?
It's out here, fam. Podcast day and that. You know what I'm
Podcast
saying?
day. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, man. All good.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff, you know?
yeah, what you saying?
Yeah, not too bad for me.
I think it's literally been 2 weeks since we've actually seen each other.
like-
Because normally, you know, we
No, it's not me too. But we did see each other a couple of days ago. Actually.
yeah, we did a little, you know,
Little recording session.
yeah, little recording session for our
You
future.
guys will see that soon.
Yeah,
Wink,
our
wink.
future brand new series coming through. Do you know what? I'm just gonna even say it because like we've
already
mentioned
talked
it.
about
We've
it.
mentioned it already before.
Yeah,
So this will
facts.
be our GU series that we're gonna be bringing along very very soon. I think
Yeah.
it'll be.
It should be 4 days from when this video comes out.
Yes. So
Yeah,
like
first episode.
yeah. So you're gonna get to see your boys here playing GU. My first time. You're gonna be running it back as well. What, like second time from the start?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the start, yeah.
And then our boy over here, the experienced man, Leo. He's
second
gonna be
time
guiding us through all of this. Well,
second
guiding
time-
me mainly through all of this.
Second time from the start as well, but I mean, I don't know. The footage
yeah.
won't show you that way. The footage will make it seem like it's my first time ever playing Monster Hunter.
Yo, guys, when I say when you see this first episode, no, it won't even be the first. Oh no, it will be the first.
first
Yeah,
episode.
it's straight from the first episode, bro. Yeah, like you're just gonna see
the
how.
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say how much we get babied
Yeah.
in these new gen games.
Yeah. The first game, like, it's all of us just getting absolutely destroyed.
Yo,
Yep.
The second episode,
it's just shambolic. It's me. No, even the first episode is me. I can't even lie to you.
yeah, but
The
I
fir-
mean, even though it was you, I was just running around in circles for like maybe 10
Yeah,
I
same,
couldn't do
same.
shit. I couldn't do shit.
Yeah, it was spot.
like we were so unprepared.
Bro, we'll solve it's actually disgusting. When you're unprepared in those games, you can't do anything.
You're done out here,
Nothing.
bro.
I'm just thinking, I can't remember bouncing off a monster in any of the
Right,
games.
we can't say too much of it. We got to let the viewers
Yeah,
see
yeah,
for it
yeah,
for
yeah,
themselves.
So
You know
guys, if you're hearing this, how hyped you are,
Yeah.
watch it and
how
you'll see
stupid
why.
it was.
You'll see why. It's
If
so
you want to
funny.
laugh hard and laugh at us,
Bro.
like you need to go and watch
Bro.
this. You need to go and watch
All I'm gonna
this.
say is the great Macau throws hands, all right?
Yeah,
He
for
throws hands,
real.
all right? I know it's the first monster, but he throws hands, okay?
Bro,
Alright.
laying it down.
But give us a benefit of the doubt. Watch the video, and you'll see for yourself. All right? Watch the video.
No, I don't think I've laughed so much here as well. Like
Yeah, it's too
over
funny.
Monster Hunter like this, you know that. Like it was
funny,
yo,
bro.
Yo, do you know? Yeah, I watched back the footage, yesterday, like really late in the evening. I was just like,
Okay.
what the fuck were we doing, bro? And like that's the reason why I watched it back, because I was just thinking to myself, why
figure out, like, what's going on.
was it like that? Like why was it so fucked? And then I was just like, nah. Because I think I said it mid recording as well, right? Yeah. How the what's the feature on Wilds? The
Focus mode.
Yes.
focus mode, yeah. The focus mode, yeah, has like ruined any other Monster Hunter game for me because of that. Like, because I there was moments when we were playing
You're there
GU,
pressing-
yeah, I'm not even pressing it, but like in my head, obviously, I'm thinking I've got that focus mode there,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you're ready,
and I'm
yeah.
fucking using
Aiming at
my
nothing.
charge blade, and like I'm aiming at nothing, bro, and I'm doing the moves at nothing.
You hearing that, guys? This guy's carried by focus mode.
Okay, it's not carried by
Carried.
focus mode. It's
I
the
mean,
fact that I'm just
fucking
used to
hell.
it. I'm just used to it.
I mean, I got used to it
Focus
straight away.
mode.
I was just do my normal.
Yeah, but that's
like,
because you've
ching,
played
ching,
this
ching.
game
what I mean?
before.
Ching, 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 ching.
You've played this game
Yeah,
before.
but from what you're saying, if you went back to World,
Oh, that's
you'll
true.
feel the same
That's
way.
true. That's actually true.
Exactly.
That is very true. That is very true. That is
Oh.
very true. That is very true.
Because the old games and World and Rise, the combat is more similar. than Wilds when it comes to the focus mode. Because
Yeah.
changes the whole dynamic of
Whole
aiming.
dynamic.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
game.
that's true.
Yeah, I mean, which is what they did.
Yeah, this is
like
what
that
they
was the whole
wanted to do.
purpose of
Yeah,
the
yeah, exactly,
of the mechanic.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
like
They accomplished what they were trying to do.
exactly.
Yeah.
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 But fuck, bro, I've never felt playing any video game. I've never felt more like a noob.
Jeez. And this is that was the first monster.
The bruv. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
The
Like, the other thing is as well, I need to get used to the charge blade because the charge blade, the way
It's
it
different.
works is so different.
Yeah. And I can't help you because I've never even
Yeah,
used
yeah,
Charles
yeah,
Blade,
yeah,
not
yeah.
even once. So I can't help you.
I need to. I might have to do a little bit of research into the actual weapon
yeah.
and how it functions in this game.
And this is what makes GU so beautiful, and it's gonna be interesting to see try other styles because you've only tried Gale now. There's 5 other styles to try, and each one plays differently.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
that's true.
amazing. Imagine doing aerial style, doing ASCDs from the sky. That's gonna be sick.
Fuck, that will be sick.
That's gonna be sick.
That will be, I mean, I've experienced something similar in Rise. Axe Hopper. Exactly. And
It's
Axe
probably
Hopper is.
inspired from GU.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Axe Hopper was a lot of fun for
Yeah,
me
bro.
as well. That was so much fun.
that was so
so much fun.
Nice, nice.
But then obviously they gave us like. Well, actually, it was there already. Anyway, was it from the start?
Yeah,
was it
in
there
Rise.
from the?
Which
Yeah,
one? Which one? What's
the counter that they gave us.
you had a counter, but they give you another counter, the faster counter.
Yeah, the silk band counter, the actual one.
No,
Or
there's-
that
there's
was
two
always there,
counters.
no?
Yeah, there's a stronger counter.
Oh yeah, the other one was
And then
the
there's a
quick
faster
one.
counter.
That one
Yeah,
was
the quick one. Sunbreak.
for you to use with the Savage Axe mode.
Yeah. So you can
Savage
you can
Axe.
counter, go, counter. That was broken.
That was broken.
Oh, no.
But I never used Savage Axe mode in Rise and Sunbreak, so because man was just SAD and
Yes, he did. Like great.
unloading everywhere.
Well, you get back to it now, but I think it's just the AD. Really.
Yeah. So we're just guys, it's just gonna be fucking insane.
Yeah, so
when
check out, man.
you need to go and
G is
check
fun.
out.
Like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be a
And
lot
the
of
thing
fun.
is,
jokes.
Great Macau, first monster.
Yeah, can you imagine and how
Wait
much
till
you
you get to, like,
suffered?
Mid-tier monsters or Diablos in this game is a menace. You're gonna be surprised how strong Diablos is in this game
Okay.
in comparison to other games.
Yeah, because
It's insane. Diablos in GU, he is only fighable in G rank. He's the first. I think to get to G rank, he's the barrier.
oh really? Okay.
He's the barrier to get to G
Because
Oh,
rank.
shit.
for me, the hardest version of Diablos that I've faced was in World. I mean, that was
World?
that was my first experience.
okay.
The reason why I say that is
your
because
first
it was my first time experiencing
Okay.
it,
What's
and
like when
like,
it's your first time?
yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And like, I just remember it like being a genuine wall for me at the time, or her, I should say.
See,
No,
I
it
was
him.
actually physically like disturbed when you said that. Like you can see it in my face. was
Yeah, I
physically
know. Yeah,
disturbed.
because you were surprised when I said that. Yeah.
because that one's pissy.
The reason why I did say, because obviously I've only faced Diablos in World, Iceborne,
Rise.
and then Rise and Sunbreak,
yeah.
obviously, and I didn't say Rise and Sunbreak because I'd already faced it, so I sort of knew what I was expecting,
Oh, what to expect? Yeah.
and then also I just don't think he was harder in that. It was that much harder in that
So
general.
that's interesting. 'Cause I guess because I have more experience in different games, I think Rise's one is almost infinitely harder. Not infinitely, that's too much. It's harder
Yeah.
than World's one by
Really?
about 50%. Yeah.
okay.
Because World's one, he barely does anything. He comes out of the ground, he's so slow. He barely jumps and charges at you. He's
Yeah,
just so slow.
Yeah.
In Rise, they
Okay.
bring him more in line with the old one, but not as brutal because of the mechanics in the old one forces you. 'Cause imagine
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to drink and eat when you got some big ass guys.
Yeah,
charging up now. It's not
100%.
Possible.
Yeah,
Possible.
I agree.
Imagine doing that when you get against Blood Bar.
Yeah.
Instant
Bro,
Instant death. It's over.
that shit was also put me off so hard. Is the recovery, like, obviously, you know, when you're trying to heal and then you just got to stand there and then you just do the full animation as well.
Alone is hard. But in teams, it's actually interesting because then you have to work as a team, as dynamics.
Yeah,
Maybe someone
yeah.
uses a life powder. I said that's why life
yeah.
powder is so important.
Yeah, so true.
So important.
You see someone about that.
Yeah. In the new ones, not that much. No. Not as important. And also just synchronize. Like, oh, maybe we need to flash. You know, I'm gonna just try to distract him, and then you guys.
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Very
no.
important.
That's true.
See, it's these
Very-
things I didn't think about until now going back.
The
I
other
never
day,
thought about
innit?
it. Yeah, I never thought about it before.
But the thing is as well,
Mashed
with
up.
GU as well, like, you majority of the time you played it by yourself as well.
Yeah, I
so
did.
this is going to be a...
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. But I played at bare times with this guy.
No, which I'm
Bare
not
FT
denying as well, yeah. But
Probably
like,
like-
what I'm saying is now that we're going to have the whole playthrough with all of us playing together as well,
I'm actually
Yeah.
so gassed.
it's a different dynamic to add.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be
crazy.
It was gas. Like,
Stick around.
I just wish I wasn't as tired when we played it because I would have done a way longer session.
Yeah, remember you saying,
But
man.
I was so tired.
Next
bro.
time
calm.
we'll try get more. We'll try get more.
Yeah.
I mean, I was telling Leo literally before we started recording this, like, holy yesterday, bro. I legit slept the whole day.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I woke up, like my body's so used to waking up early. I woke up at 6, right? That's a line for me because I normally wake up around 4, 5. Yeah, so like I woke up at 6.
Yeah.
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday, bro. Yeah.
Shit.
That's why I was so upset as well. Like that I woke up that early. I was just chilling for a bit. Cat wanted food. Went and gave her that. So I was downstairs. I thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna have breakfast now. Came back to bed, bro. I just went. I was gone again. I think it was having a full stomach again and still being a little bit tired. Like I just went. Yeah.
Oh, the itis hit.
Yeah,
Oh.
but the itis hit so hard, I woke up at 8 in the evening.
Fuck.
Yeah,
insane.
like it was warm yesterday as well, wasn't it? Yeah. So I was really annoyed, that I never got to actually spend some time in the sun and go out and do something.
Sad.
Like, but it was because of the heat. My room is not the biggest as well.
Oh, so it's all like
trapped
and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I had the windows open and everything, but I just went like, bro. I just remember, I think I opened my eyes, maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock because I remember looking at my phone, innit? Went to the toilet, came back, gone again. I think my body just genuinely needed the rest. Because I was planning to go on to the gym. I was planning to do bits and bobs, innit? But like, that all went out the window.
Instead, you went to sleep and started dreaming about that great Macau crest, man.
Yeah, literally giving me nightmares.
Getting nightmares. Text your car coming. And you see it in 1080p.
Do you know what I mean?
Failed.
Oh, man.
Damn.
But I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even regret it. I don't regret it.
No, it sounds like you needed it still.
Oh,
so.
man. I felt good when I woke up today, though. I felt good.
Damn.
Felt good. I was up early as well on a Sunday. An hour later, but still
still fucking early, man. Fuck that.
But you know what else you need? I don't know. We were beefing quite a lot about the Switch and all the stuff.
Yeah.
About Faris, but Faris, he beefs, like, come on. He beefs about
everything. He beefs about everything, man.
I'm hearing stories, man.
That's why I love this guy, bro. Yeah, like you can just bring up anything. Yeah, he will find a way to beef you about it.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I'm saying when it's Sony, he ain't saying shit. I'll
still mock Sony when I need to as well.
Hey, what the fuck with the Sony portable, cuz?
I'm not saying you. I mean, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
When Sony cancel all these games, like literally all the time,
What
he shit.
I wish we could show some of these Discord conversations that we have.
If that was Nintendo, he'd be on it.
Yeah.
I mean, Sony has cancelled another game.
He just got bullets labeled with
another studio
Nintendo.
that's lost a lot of their employees. I think 40% of them or something like that. It was really sad.
Shit.
They made like Days Gone. I never played Days Gone.
No, neither have I.
Yeah, they've been cancelling a lot of their games because the guy before that, Jim Ryan, he pushed a lot of live service games.
I heard that was their main focus.
Yeah, I think they were making at least 12 or 13.
I heard about that as well. Yeah,
and only one of them has been a success. Helldivers. The rest, half of them, they said put it in the back burner. The other ones pretty much have been cancelled.
Shit.
Concord came out dead already.
That was done from release.
Yeah. That's why Sony doesn't have any games because they were banking on live
Concord.
service.
Shit.
And most of them are dead or in the back burner. What's the other one? There was one for Last of Us. That one got cancelled. They didn't do that because they thought it's going to be too much effort to put all their eggs into that basket. Because gaming service, you need to put everything into it and keep it going for years.
Oh, I'm with you.
They didn't want that to take away from their single player games because that's what they're known for.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah.
So they cancelled that. One for Horizon Zero Dawn, cancelled that one. That one got cancelled as well.
Damn.
Yeah, they wanted one for that too. And then there's Concord, like I said. There's the other one for Days Gone. Like, bro, they're just cancelling all their live service. Like,
shit.
That's why Sony's got no games right now.
Shit.
It's actually peak. And I'm like, damn. Like, Jim Ryan really fucked up them and the progression.
Yeah, in that sense.
Because Sony's known for single player games.
Yeah.
But they wanted to push into live service because they can make a lot of money.
They should have just stayed in their lane, man.
Yeah, they should have stayed single player.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Do what they need to do.
It's just a waste of money.
Do you know what I mean?
And it's happening a lot in the industry. Like, so many games trying to go live service and they're just failing.
It's not for you guys. Like, stick to what you know.
But going back to Nintendo, and I'm not gonna mock it here. Don't worry.
Go for it.
We got to hold the console in our hands just before we started as well. The one thing I can't lie, the one thing, and I said this to you as well, was the one thing I wanted to see more than the actual physical console in itself was the actual Pro controller. Yeah. And that was literally the first thing I picked up. I didn't even look at a Switch. I looked at the controller, and like I've said from before, like the Nintendo's Pro controller is my favorite console controller.
Yeah, maybe say
like because it just feels nice to hold. To me, it's always been sort of like a crossbreed of the Xbox controller and the PlayStation controller in a sense. Like,
I mean, it's interesting because like Nintendo's controllers are
I
like
think
the original.
you mentioned this before. Yeah, well, yeah.
And I'm not saying like that's what the intention was, or like that's what everyone else will agree with me on.
When you look at the GameCube.
Yeah, no, exactly. But like, what I mean? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, for me personally,
from your point of view,
it just that's what it feels like, because I always preferred the layout of how the Pro controller and the Xbox controller is, which is the analog stick at the top with the buttons down at the bottom, innit? Yeah. But like, I never used to like how big the actual Xbox controller was, like in terms of how
the original one was too chunky.
That's what I'm saying.
It was massive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So they had to do the slimmer version.
Yeah.
I remember the change. Cause I still had the bigger ones. Probably my brother's house. They still had.
Shit.
So big. Man.
Yeah.
Okay, I would know about that.
So like, and I was never a fan of that. And then with the PlayStation controllers, my only qualms with the PlayStation controller, obviously they've always had this, and I'm used to it anyway. Is the button layout and the analog sticks being down there. Like I've never had an issue with it. It's just my preference would be the other way around. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
It's interesting for me because literally everyone has it the other way around.
Yeah.
Even when they have like replicas, it's always the other way around.
Yeah.
It's only Sony who are like that.
But let me ask you this though, yeah.
Are we saying that? I'm pretty sure one of the Wii controllers have it like that as well.
Oh, they do, yeah. The original Wii Classic controller, that one has it like that too. Yeah, which was strange.
But what I wanted to say,
which is good.
Yeah, smart.
But what I want to say though is that, like, wasn't it Sony that bought a console out with the analog sticks on it first before any other console?
With an analog stick?
No, I think there've been analog sticks before, but maybe not two. They used to have one.
No, but I'm talking about. Let me rephrase it. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Go.
What I mean is in modern day consoles with the controllers, right? Yeah, with the analog stick, right, and how we know what controllers to be now, right? Wasn't Sony the first one to do that, in the sense?
If you're talking about with two analog sticks, I think it is them.
That's what I'm saying.
With PS1, they rebranded the controller.
I think it was PS1 the first one. I believe.
Yeah.
But I'm certain that it's Nintendo that had the first analog stick
on a controller.
64, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'm saying I'm not talking about like just the first console with a controller, because I know that would be Nintendo. But what I'm saying is what we know as a controller now with the layouts and like what's on there.
I think it is. Yeah, it would be the PS1.
Yeah. I think with they had the first dual one. I think.
Yeah.
Because before that, people only had one.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. I mean,
so then technically they're the first ones to do it. So like technically, the way they do it isn't wrong, or I don't want to say wrong or right for anyone.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? But like they were the first ones to do it. It was just that other like Microsoft and Nintendo then obviously innovated on it.
Yeah, they
chose a different path.
Yeah.
Because I remember like with this 64 controller, which is kind of funny, is you got the stick in the middle, you got the D-pad on the left. I don't even know how the fuck you were using the D-pad. But on the right side, you had your A and B button. You had these yellow buttons, which basically worked as the second analog stick.
It was weird. Like, the thing is, the controller is built in a way that it would work for some games and not other games. For puzzle games, you'd hold it like that.
Yeah, because it just makes sense in it. So you could just...
but action games... Eventually, you'd hold it like this
in the middle,
stick.
Yeah. So I remember with the racing games, I used to love.
It's clever, but it's like over designed because you didn't need that.
Yeah, no.
You can just do it how PlayStation did it.
So ridiculous.
How Nintendo changed in the GameCube.
Yeah. GameCube was just.
Yeah. Coming back to what you're saying about controllers, like I've always loved Nintendo controllers. Like N64, I think N64 was okay. It wasn't my favorite. GameCube though, I think GameCube was almost perfect. Elite. Honestly, it's such a good controller.
I never owned a GameCube so that I can say that I love the GameCube controller. You know what I mean? If anything, right? Yeah, I'll be completely honest with you. That's the controller that I found the most out there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because even when you look at it, right, I know the whole controller in itself looks different from what at the time a lot of people were used to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because even
layout's a bit different.
Even the right analog stick and the left analog stick, both different sizes as well and everything. They weren't even like they were both the same
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
stick. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And even the bumper buttons on there was different because they were spring loaded. I think if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
They weren't like normal buttons that we were used to.
PlayStation used to have that as well, actually.
Yeah, but like,
they had buttons and they had.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, we had the Z, but we didn't have ZR and ZL. That was the difference.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. So like that controller in itself changed a lot of things. I think in that sense as well. And I don't know now. I don't know if they're spring loaded now in any way. They're not, are they?
Not in Nintendo ones, but PlayStation they are, aren't they?
I'm not too sure. They feel it. They feel like it when I'm using them.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I've
I'll
heard that.
I'll be honest. I don't know.
I don't know if it's just the Pro version or the original PlayStation version, but I heard that there's mechanisms where developers can control it. So depending on the game, it can be spring loaded or just analog. Or digital, where you just click it.
Oh, like depending on how you press it, or
yeah, depending on the game, they can enable or disable the feature.
that's okay. You saying that right? Yeah, is literally like triggering a memory because there was one time. Yeah, I remember I was just in my room. I was just playing Monster Hunter, but was it Monster Hunter? It might have been Formula One, and I noticed like the button right. Yeah, like the triggers.
Yeah.
They felt different to what I was used to at the time. So I think there was for that game, it definitely adjusted it. Yeah. Because there's times when I press the trigger in, it doesn't go all the way.
Yeah.
And then there's times when I do press it, it goes all the way in.
Well, you know what's kind of like, I'm surprised to hear you say that because when the PS5 first dropped, that was one of their main things, that controller.
Oh, really?
How interactive the controller is.
Okay.
Because I'm even hearing like on certain FPS games, when you're holding the trigger, it feels like you're actually shooting.
Yeah.
They even had that game.
Imagine you're done with the bow, right?
Yeah, all sorts, like different games.
Yeah.
Like the developers can take advantage and make it feel like, okay, you're actually doing what they're doing in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
What's that game of the year that we were complaining about? PlayStation.
Astro Boy.
Oh,
Astro Boy, yeah.
When they first
Astro Bot. Sorry, not.
when they first dropped the PS5, they had that game built. Was it with the PS5?
Oh yeah. So it used to be
the original one.
Yeah. In that game,
Yeah.
it takes you through all that and how interactive the controller is.
Okay.
So
And unlike Nintendo, they didn't charge us for that because that came with the.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they actually released a full game, that one game of the year.
I can't lie, we sports, but let's not get into that. Let's not start. Yeah.
But no, like I think a lot of the times like controllers get sort of overlooked in the sense for like a console. Just because everyone just expects the controller to just do its job and that's it. Really,
I mean, you get used to it because that mechanism that you talked about, no one's talking about it now, but it was a big thing at the time.
Yeah.
Now everyone's just used to it. It's just second nature.
Like, look, I didn't even know that it was a thing like that. Do you know what I mean?
It's cool. It's cool.
And speaking of controllers, so you know how you're saying with Sony they had like the two different controllers or whatever it was. I think you briefly mentioned it just then.
You talked about it earlier. The Pro one,
bro. The Pro controller, I will never ever in my life, like the PlayStation Pro controller, guys. Unless you have two bills, just to splash like that, right? Because I think that's how much it cost roughly last time I checked.
Yeah, £200.
There you go.
A lot of money.
Like why you would want to pay that much, I would never know. And like the thing is £200. That's like 2/3 of a PS5 Slim.
That's true. In their defense, Pro controllers normally cost about that much. I'm not saying it's
when you say Pro controllers, do you mean all Pro controllers from any brand?
Okay,
or
Pro controllers from Xbox and PlayStation.
Okay, all right. Okay,
because Nintendo don't do those extra upgrades.
Yeah.
The Pro controller, but their Pro controller is the standard controller.
Yeah.
Basically,
Exactly.
it's just called Pro.
Yeah.
But this one is literally the Pro. Controller.
It's got a lot of extra features and things like that as well.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, like I'm not saying those features aren't cool and things like that, right? Yeah.
So you wouldn't put two bills
onto it. Do you know what I mean? Because I think even like, for example, like a SCUF controller, their basic SCUF controllers, this was years ago when I looked at SCUF controllers last, but they will be like maybe £80-90, something like that, and you can get like extra buttons and things like that. And I think depending on how much you customize it will determine the price of it. Do you know what I mean? But two bills, bro.
It's mad, fam.
It's crazy.
It's mad, fam.
It's crazy. I remember when they announced the PlayStation 5 Pro, I looked into it straight away just to see how much it would cost and things like that. Like, and I saw the price of the controller. I was just like, nah,
leave it, yeah.
Leave that out. Unless someone gifts me that controller, I'm not even gonna look in its direction like that.
Bro, I don't blame you. And it's interesting because the Pro controller, I mean, I'm looking at the battery life because that was a big thing with PlayStation controller. The battery life is atrocious. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think original is probably like what? I think 3 to 8 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
The Pro controller is only 6 to 12.
Like the actual Pro, like the one with the PS5 Pro comes out. Okay. Because I'm gonna be real with you, yeah.
£200.
Because I know, like initially when the PlayStation came out, the controller's life was like ass, like it was ass.
But PlayStation controllers are known to be like that. So PS4 at least, or maybe 3.
And I don't know if it's just me or not yet, but I don't notice it. That's the only thing. Like obviously, I don't have the original release date PlayStation.
Okay,
5, right? Yeah, I've got one that's.
Do you keep yours plugged in?
No, that's the thing. Like I will literally only plug it in when the pop-up comes up to say, and then I'll maybe charge it for like half an hour or so, like, and it's back to full charge. And like,
oh, nice.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't, and this is while I'm using it as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's just because, so I don't use the wire and everything that you get with the console and everything, innit? Because it's a USB-C. I just use my phone. I just use my phone's charger.
Whatever's available.
Yeah, right, like what's right there. And it's my phone charger most of the time, innit? And that's a fast charger as well. So I just pop that in, half an hour. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no... Yeah, so that can definitely probably have an influence on the battery life and then also how quickly it charges and everything like that. But I'll be real with you. I never really noticed... Because I know, like, Leonard, that was one of the first things you mentioned to me when I bought my PlayStation. Like, the controller life.
The
I'm also wondering if maybe you're used to PlayStation battery life. Because I think it's always kind of been a bit low. Like, I think it does say 6 to 12 hours now. I don't know if it's changed. Before I heard it was really low. Okay. So maybe they have improved it a bit in the later iterations of the base one.
Yeah. Because even, like, and I know this has nothing really pretty much to do. Because, like, T, when he came round to mine, he was like, yo, your PlayStation looks different to mine. And I was
it's different. I remember you said that.
And then I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, I don't know. And then he literally, after like 5-10 minutes, he went to me, you ain't got the fucking split on your console. Like, so on the console, you know, the plates, the white.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That on the original one, there's like a split that goes down the middle of, like, on the side, on the panels.
Oh,
right? I don't have that.
Yeah.
Or it's the other way round, sorry, I think it's the other way round.
So like a lot of these manufacturers, what they do, and definitely in Sony's case, they changed how it's manufactured because as technology improves, there's easier ways to get the same performance.
Yeah, basically.
For cheaper for them.
Yeah.
But they're still charging the same. So it's cheaper for them to manufacture. But they keep it at the same performance. So
I've heard about that shit.
And since there was a lot of issues with COVID and getting the chips, come on with the part was, they had to change how it was manufactured to actually get more PlayStations out. So I think that's why yours is slightly different as well. Okay. Compared to the base.
The one thing that pissed me off about the newer iterations of the PlayStation is the fact that they don't include the stand in the actual...
I heard about that.
Yeah, that really annoyed me.
It was their way to not increase the price as much as they would have had if they kept it in. Because they would have just added the price onto the consumer.
It's like £50 for the stand, you know that?
Fam, like, it's such a weird age that we live in, where console prices is going up after it's been out for X amount of years. When we're so used to dipping, and then you're thinking, now's the time to buy
But I think it's because of COVID that has had a massive part to play in it, because they all came out. And
there's a lot of things going on in the world that's been affecting it.
Oh no, 100%.
I just find it so weird.
It is weird.
So weird.
It is 100%.
I've never been
like
in this space.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Just think about it. Yeah, normally 5 years down, PlayStations are like so cheap. I mean,
it's around half the price of it.
Half the price. They have a slim version. Everyone's getting the cheaper version. Now PS is going up.
Literally. Going up.
It's more expensive.
The same
than it was
thing
when it came out.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It doesn't make sense.
It's crazy.
So
it
weird.
doesn't make sense.
So
and
weird.
PlayStation
upside down.
PlayStation still need to do more price increases because they talked about it with the shareholders. They're looking to do it. They just don't know when, because they haven't increased it again compared to Xbox. Remember, Xbox
they're up that bitch.
Yeah, but PlayStation haven't gone up again yet. So they're waiting. I don't know when they're going to do it, but it has to be soon, because there's no way it's going to keep the same price forever.
Okay, no.
There's no way.
No, that's true.
The one thing I will say though, that PlayStation have given, I think that I guess the Switch, like the Switch came closest to something like this as well. Like, they did it in their own way.
Yeah.
Is with the PlayStation, obviously with the Switch, and with the Switch 2, I would assume they'll do this as well, is the Joy-Cons, you can get different coloured ones.
Yeah,
right?
that was pretty cool.
Yeah. With the PlayStation, as in the PlayStation 5, I don't know about the Pro, and I don't know with the older iterations of the PlayStation 5, but with the most recent ones, you can change the panel colours, innit? And that's, in my opinion, I think that's really cool. Like, you can customize it to a certain extent how you want it to look like.
Yeah, that was really cool. I don't know.
And they're not even that expensive as well. Like, the panels don't cost as much as I thought that they would do. Do you know what I mean?
Can you get them from third parties as well, or is it?
Yeah, you can get third party ones as well. Okay. Like they do the official ones, obviously on the PlayStation, like on the Sony website.
Nice.
And some of the colors on there are cool. Like I am thinking about maybe getting the black one. I know it's so basic getting black, but bro, when you look at when you look at how it looks,
it reminds you of the past.
It just looks clean.
Yeah, that's good.
It just looks so clean.
Yes.
It just looks sleek.
Yeah.
Like with the white, don't get me wrong, I was quite surprised that they changed to having like the white as the base color.
That's a good point.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because when you look back at it, after the PS1, like 2, 3, and 4 were all black.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? The black and like the traditional black with the blue.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now it's white and blue.
Whoa,
with a bit of black.
Yeah, like, and the blue's not even that prominent anymore.
No,
do you know what I mean?
It's just like some lines.
Yeah.
But it makes the technology look futuristic. I think
it does. Don't get me wrong.
It does. Everyone's like, oh, it looks like a spaceship when it first dropped.
But personally, I still think the black with the blue would have looked better because the blue would have stood out more.
Yeah, it does help it stand out. Definitely when it's dark.
Yeah.
You can just see the blue.
Yeah.
Next
to the thing is, what's that down there?
That looks kind of cool.
But the other thing is as well, though, the blue's not even that prominent anymore anyway on the PS5 because when you have it turned on, the light is yellow.
Oh.
Right? Not yellow, sorry, white. And then when you have it on rest mode, obviously if you turn it off, there's no light there. But when you have it on rest mode, it's like an orangey yellow color. So like
I remember that.
So
when is it blue now?
There's not really much blue that I'd noticed myself.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, it's nothing like major. It's just like a small little.
No.
As a PS fan,
yeah. Like, I'm just. This is me nitpicking also here now than anything else. But like, I was mainly just talking about the panels, like the plates you can change.
Yeah. I was quite impressed with that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, come back just briefly before we go into our topics. Come back to Nintendo. Yeah, I think the Switch 2 has been pretty sick so far. For what I played, I love the console. I think the hardware's sick. I think is sick.
100%.
Games, there's not enough new games yet, but it's just a continuous trend of like every generation, pretty much.
Yeah,
we had this conversation on Discord as well. We had a very long conversation about this.
I remember when the original Switch dropped, it was just Breath of the Wild, man.
It was just Breath of the Wild, 100%.
And what? I don't know if it was same day or a couple of days after that, Bomberman.
Bomberman came out first day as well, but no one cared about Bomberman. I bought it.
Yeah, but that's only if you like Bomberman as a...
Yeah, but
like, growing up, we love Bomberman.
It's a typical trend.
Yeah, and like, it's interesting because I think it's more prevalent to some people now because a big single-player game, it highlights people's experience. Like, oh, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. You can kind of see all these new things, and Zelda's a big thing.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think Mario Kart technically is the correct decision. Mario Kart outsold everything on the Switch 1.
Yeah.
It's going to be more mass appeal. Am I playing Mario Kart as much as I'm playing Zelda? No, I'm not personally.
There's
no way.
Yeah,
but from a financial point of view, it is the correct.
It makes
Looking
sense.
At the data,
it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's why it points at it. So,
but I would have liked a single player game to go along with it. Yeah, but I do understand. I think this is their strategy.
Do you think Donkey Kong's going to be that single player game?
I think Donkey Kong's going to be a really good game. If it's going to be that game for everyone, probably not, because people don't know Donkey Kong as much as Zelda. There's no way. But it's going to. I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously,
true. But I think their strategy, and I think it makes sense.
It is also another classic IP that Nintendo are sort of giving it some shine. That I think it definitely deserves.
The last 3D Donkey Kong game was N64.
Yeah.
So this is like, I don't think people should be like.
Wait, last 3D?
Yeah, last 3D was N64.
Nah, fam, something dropped, bruv.
It was 2D.
Oh,
Donkey Kong 2D.
You're right, actually. Yeah.
That's why this is a big deal for Donkey Kong.
My bad.
It definitely deserves shine, like because it's one of the most well-known IPs as well.
He's older than Mario.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was Jumpman. He wasn't Mario.
Yeah.
He's original.
Yeah, he was. Donkey Kong was the one that was throwing barrels at him.
That's what I'm saying. So put respect on DK. I'm not a big DK fan, but I'm gonna give it a real go. I want to see what it's about. But I think their strategy is. They want to highlight third parties. That's why you've seen all these Cyberpunk. You've seen all these third party Switch games coming out. Nintendo's like, okay, this Mario Kart. People buy it for Mario Kart.
Yeah, 100%.
They're gonna spread out to the third party games.
Yeah.
And they're not putting out a first party game yet. It's later on in summer. So they played Mario Kart. They played third party games.
Boom.
The big games there.
Let's get Nintendo.
Yeah.
Later on in the year, there's Kirby Air Ride. Later on in the year, there's probably Pokemon, Metroid. Their stuff is gonna come.
I'm still skeptical about Pokemon. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I don't care about Pokemon. But that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to hear Kez. Like, he doesn't play Pokemon anymore. I don't play Pokemon, so.
Oh, no, yeah. But, like, there's obviously, with Pokemon being where it is, there's a massive, obviously, fucking fan base that are waiting for this game. And I think majority of them are on the same boat as me of being a bit skeptical about it. Because, well, with our boy Alessio, when we speak to him as well, like, we've had a brief discussion over this as well. Like, it's just... There's a little bit of worry about it just because of the way Scarlet and Violet. Was it Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah.
That was the most recent.
The atrociousness.
The one that broke the camel's back, as they say.
Yeah. But I'm hearing the game on the Switch too. Like, I think a couple of people, like, I say a couple of people, like, people have tried it.
Yeah, it's much better.
Yeah, and it just performs way better.
They added a patch as well, and the game's running
way better.
60.
Yeah,
it's good. Is it as good as it should be? I don't know. It should have been.
But the thing is, because with that game, it wasn't just the way, like, the performance of the game, but like a lot of other things were obviously factors into why I think it wasn't as great as it could have been. It's just performance took a massive, sort of casted a massive shadow, I should say, over it. Do you know what I mean? I feel you.
So hopefully this one's good for you.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. Anyway,
see what the reviews say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to people. People saying, why should they get? Why do you need this right now? I mean, if you don't want it right now, don't get it right now. It's that simple. Yeah, you can wait.
Yeah.
I've gone to Switch 2 and I'm having a blast playing Mario Kart. I'm having a blast playing Soul Calibur. Like, I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I'm loving it. I literally upgraded to the family pack just to play Soul Calibur.
But you don't necessarily need the Switch 2 to play that game.
I mean, I do have my GameCube as well. I can't lie. But
you could even if you have a Switch 1, you just need to download the
GameCube's locked to Switch 2.
Oh, now? Oh, really?
Yeah, GameCube's locked to Switch 2.
Oh, okay. I did.
But
was it like that before?
It only just came out. Soul Calibur only just came out with the Switch 2.
Oh, okay.
And your GameCube, yeah. So,
okay, fair.
And apart from that, revisiting old games that didn't run that well, playing them now, I've enjoyed them.
No, that's fair.
If it's not there for you, then you don't need to get it.
But again, this is playing older games. Like, there's loads of ways for people to play these games without having to buy a Switch 2. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not gonna push people to do that stuff.
No. Of course, you're just telling us your experience of it, which I get. But I think for a lot of people as well, like, it's not enough to entice them to go buy the Switch 2.
And that's what I'm saying. If it's not, then it's not get. It's that simple.
Like, for example, like, Pokemon is probably going to be the first title that will bring me close to wanting to buy a Switch 2. Yeah. But I don't, even if it's a success as a game, I still don't see it being enough for me to. I think the only two titles on the Switch 2 that will bring me to, like,
Smash
is Smash,
Monster Hunter,
and they're the only two that, unless there's something that comes out where it's literally like, oh shit, like, I need this.
My needs is now.
That's but like, and I highly doubt that there will be a game that is gonna be like that. Do you know what I mean?
That's interesting then, because you were a couple of weeks ago, you were saying that they need to bring back all these IPs. They need to do stuff to entice you, but now you're saying that there's nothing that would entice you.
No. In a sense,
from all that time that you've been beefing Nintendo, there's basically nothing that they could do for you anyway. It's from what you're saying.
The thing that I'm saying is that, like, there's nothing unless it's something with the IPs that I mentioned, that if they can bring back, if they do something where it's like, oh shit, yes.
Okay, so apart from Smash, well, Monster Hunter's not Nintendo, but apart from Smash, what then would get you?
Definitely a Zelda game, but, like, because in the sense because after playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like that genuinely brought me back into wanting to play more Zelda games anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Right. So I would love to see what they do with, and we've discussed about what the next Zelda game could and potentially should be like. So that definitely would, it will entice me, but whether it's enough is the question more so. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a case of like there won't be games out there that will like come out and not make me want to buy the console. Like in a sense, there'll be a temptation for it, but it's just whether it's going to be enough for me to. Do you see what I'm trying to say in that sense? Yeah.
Now, the reason I was saying that, the thing I was alluding to is, I think in general, apart from the mainstream Nintendo games, I don't think you're that interested in Nintendo games, because if Fire Emblem came out, if Zelda came out, if DK comes out, if Kirby comes out, if all these other series,
Astral Chain 2 come out,
if all those series came out, but Bayonetta, you would not be interested.
No.
It would just be Zelda or Smash. So I think in the end, you're just not that interested in the Nintendo games in general. Which is fine if you're not.
No.
It's just, it is what it is.
Mainly because like I haven't played a lot of the newer sort of titles in that sense. I'm more familiar with like.
But most of them are old. Fire Emblem was since the Game Boy.
But I never played a Fire Emblem.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You just never played
them. Yeah. Which is fair.
Which is fair. But
because I've only obviously like in recent times, like if we only go back to like the Switch for example, and to be fair, the Switch is quite old now anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I've only played a handful of titles anyway, so yeah.
In that massive ass library, bruv.
Yeah.
Man, no, he's like
2,
but yeah,
that's it. Yeah, done.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
but we'll see. Because I mean, we'll see what they come up with. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, 100%. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna bring out and everything like that. There's always that hype as well.
I mean, the console's already sold crazy already.
Yeah,
it's the best-selling launch console of all time.
Oh,
already.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, it sold like 3.5 million already in the first couple of days.
Fair enough.
PlayStation 5, I think, did 1 point something.
Ooh, someone said in PlayStation's defense,
it's during COVID.
Yeah, but like this is the best of all time. PS2 is the best selling.
No, it's true. But people basically saying if PS5 was released in a different time period, it might be different.
That's true.
Because of COVID.
Yeah.
COVID is the main reason.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why PS5 will never get that spot.
It will never get that spot.
You know
like, and same with Xbox as well. Like, but let's be honest, Xbox was probably never gonna.
Oh, talk about Xbox.
Xbox will never.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like the Nintendo, it's all jokes. The Switch 2 has already outsold Xbox in Japan already in the first like day. The Switch 2 sold 900,000 in the first like days, and that's more than Xbox.
It's even there.
Yeah, and in the whole 5 years.
Damn.
Insane.
That one I can't back because
I mean, it's Xbox. It's not going to sell in Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
So I suppose coming back to what you're saying, it's PlayStation defense, which makes sense.
Yeah,
that's the same PS6.
Yeah,
how it lines up.
How it goes. Yeah.
Hopefully, there's not another.
I don't think that's gonna
crisis in the world.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I don't know if that would ever even do well because. Yes, I know it's been like how many years now since the PS5 launched. It's been
still.
We got about 2-3 years left.
Yeah, before I think
2 years. Probably. 2 years.
Oh, as in until the next gen consoles.
Yeah.
So the thing is I don't know if it's gonna again. Like I don't know unless obviously a lot of people are gonna go and buy the console anyway. But I just don't know if it will have that same pull because how much of a difference is a PS6 gonna be like a PS5 or even a PS5 Pro?
I actually don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it depends on what
technology there is.
Tech
as well.
is gonna go into.
Yeah.
The thing is, the real thing is making things cheaper, and making it what's it called? I guess more accessible. Like, not just higher graphics, because I think right now the graphics are already good.
Yeah.
But that's not what these companies are gonna do.
No,
they're gonna make things bigger, more expensive, and blow it up. But I don't think
they're gonna have little gimmicks and something to sell to you.
Make it unique.
Yeah.
There's gonna be something that they're gonna have to try and like sell to us.
Probably 8K, but
again, why don't we don't need that? We don't need that.
Even if you were there, I don't think we need that. Like apparently you can't really tell the difference between 4K and 8K anyway. From a reasonable distance, it's going to be the same to you. Unless you like right up to the screen, then your eyes are burnt. Fix your eyes anyway.
How I used to watch TV when I was a kid.
Exactly.
Same, but you know.
So
that's why I got these on that.
Yeah, I think it's still going to sell regardless.
Yeah,
but I don't think
it will perform like it will sell as well as, let's say for example, like the PS5 could have or the way the Switch 2 has right now. If I just can't see it. But again, like Jay said, it's going to be more so on what direction they go with the technology.
That's the thing. At the moment, the thing that tech is doing is like we're all like AI focused, right? Yeah, but in terms of like what they do in consoles, it's mainly just upscaling. So I feel like if AI is going to be the focus, it's going to be more like the game developers that will need to take advantage. Making NPCs move like the NPCs in Shangri-La or some shit. Like it feels
like proper real, like they're actually real individuals
via AI. Gamers don't like AI, so I don't know how people are gonna feel about this.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
what the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah.
In terms of the console, the console itself, I don't know what they can do. In the tech right now.
But what I'm gonna tell you is from someone who works in tech, these companies aren't gonna use AI to just boost what it has. They're gonna use it as shortcuts. That's basically what they do.
That's basically it.
It's instead of trying to refine 4K 60 or 4K 120 without frame generation, without AI technology, they're just gonna make it 8K 60 with AI. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Just bump it up with AI rather than make it standard without AI.
Bro, you saying that? Yeah, you see when Nvidia dropped their 50 series.
Yeah, that was big.
They were gassing up the 5070, was it? That it performs just like the 4090.
4090, yeah.
But it only performs the same with AI upscaling.
Exactly.
If we were talking about natively, the 4090 still beats that.
Exactly.
So,
that's a prime example.
Yeah.
Prime example.
They're trying to get you gassed.
That's what they're going to do in this next gen. Yeah. And it's going to be sad. And it's going to blow up in the bad ways, I think. I don't know I don't think Nintendo will go this route because they're not that type of company. Sony, Microsoft is probably the most likely to do it.
Yeah, most likely.
Sony, I think because they love bigger stuff now, I think they're gonna do it, and it's gonna I think it's gonna be a backlash. I hope they don't. I hope they just focus on 4K, 120, just refine it. Like we don't need bigger bloated games because games are taking too long to make anyway. This is why Sony's in this problem. They wanted to spend so much money on all these games, massive games that take like 5 years to make with like thousands of developers. When the game bombs, then 90% of the people get cut, they get fired or whatever. The game's gone, money's gone, waste of money, waste of time. It's 5 years. Then you have no games. That's why they have no games.
Yeah, done.
And when this happens like 7 times, you have nothing. It's just third party. It's just third party. It's a tragedy.
No, it's sad.
It's a tragedy.
So sad.
But
let's
move.
Let's get into it.
Let's get to our first topic of the day. Well, it's not really a topic. It's more so we're just gonna play a little game. This game is a type of game that's quite popular at the moment. I've seen it all over TikTok, YouTube Shorts, everything.
All them things there.
Yeah, so I thought we would do our own little game of this as well. So it's just literally, we've got a wheel with a ton of characters, and this is going to be Dragon Ball themed. So Dragon Ball, all Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball.
Let me make this wheel appear.
Yeah.
Wheel is up. It's on the top. Right, as you can see, guys, right on top of Shibz. Yeah. It's kind of hard to see, but you will see the result. That's the main thing. The result.
So you might not see the name that pops up, but we will obviously announce them, and you'll get to know like what's going on. So the game is just literally, we're gonna spin the wheel, each having a go. We're gonna do it 5 times. We're building a team, and there's 5 roles, I think it was, for each person to fill. So it will be.
We got captain, vice captain, tank, healer, support.
Yes, and we're gonna spin the wheel. It's gonna have all Dragon Ball characters on there. We're going to build the team, and then we are then going to obviously discuss whose team is going to win in a fight. And obviously you guys can comment in down below and let us know who is as well.
Before we start, let's say I spin the wheel, and I'm on healer, and I get Broly.
No. So here's what's
how's Broly gonna heal?
No, but this is my point.
Who's he healing?
This is my point. So here's what's gonna happen. Let me give you like sort of some rules and everything as well. Yeah. So when we're not picking per role. We're picking, like, we're gonna spin the character, and then you then can place them in whatever role you want. Okay,
but let's say I get Broly.
Well, that's who you have.
And I say I want him to be a healer.
But that's who you have. That's who you have. That's who you have. That's just what it is. That
sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
I mean, it's kind of funny though.
That sounds like a that is literally a you problem. It's just whatever team you build. So whoever's team overall Because the best is gonna be the winner, innit? Here.
I'm gonna hope I get Dende and put them healing.
And then also, literally, you get one skip. So like, if you roll someone and you don't want them, you can skip them. But you remember, guys, you get only one skip, and when you use it afterwards, whatever characters you get, you have to place them somewhere.
Gotta deal with it, dog.
Yeah, you just gotta deal with it.
This is peak because whoever gets Zeno automatically winning.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it is where it is, isn't it? It is where it is. It is where it is. It is all RNG here.
Alright, Zeno, let me get that.
If you guys get Zeno, I'm automatically quit. I'm out.
Listen, if it happens, it happens, isn't it? I don't even know if the wheel has Zeno on there, but I know it.
That's why I said it.
It's actually there. It's there, right there.
So basically, you just won if you get him.
Basically.
Okay.
So who starts?
Oh, we can do rock paper scissors, I guess, innit? Just to see who starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's competition.
So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, it's a three-way tie. Again, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hey, Jay wins. So you get first.
I'm the best.
Oh, we're not just gonna go left. Oh, okay.
I'll win. Alright, let's go.
Alright, cool.
Let's go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shit.
Alright, we go left.
So we
we
are
are going left.
This is good. This is good because after you go, I get more chance to get Zeno.
Well, I mean,
the probabilities in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Goes down.
That's true.
It goes down.
That's true.
Let's go.
Guys, if you want to play along, like the wheel was there. It's literally the first link in Google. Yeah, so don't worry about that. And play along with us if you want to, and then let us know what team we have as well.
Put in the description as well.
Yeah, facts. The link is there.
You ready, Jay?
Let's do it. Spin the wheel up. Who's my guy?
You have Android 16.
Oh,
16.
Yeah.
That's the big boy, isn't it?
It is the big boy.
That's not a bad one to start with, you know.
Really?
That's actually not that bad.
It depends.
Really?
It kind of locks you into
From like super point of view.
basic Cell Saga level, power level.
No, but when you look at like all of the other characters that you could have potentially got, that is worse. It's actually not that bad.
There's actually not that many.
You know what? I have him, and he'll be my support guy.
You'll be a support. Okay.
He'll be doing all the Android behind the scenes back things.
So when you get your character, do you have to decide straight away?
Yeah.
Wait, and jiggle that.
No. Once you place them somewhere, that's it. You can't change your man.
Okay.
He's just gonna be our support man, check power levels, reading, seeing, going to the databases.
He's not too bad as a tank as well, you know.
You know what? If one of us have Goku, he can.
I'm sorry.
He has good radars to sense where Goku is, by the way.
Oh,
that's
there
true.
you go.
Yeah. So
maybe
boy's
only base Goku though. Maybe.
no, it's all Goku.
Or
You can always sense.
what about Ultra Instinct Goku?
Okay, yeah, he wouldn't be able to. No,
Not the future. Yeah.
Yeah, after
until
Cell
that
Saga, yeah, maybe not.
Anything until God. He can't trace God, but he can trace everything
Before that.
before God.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you think about it, I know this is too much in Dragon Ball lore.
Yeah.
His when he was trained based on Goku before he went to Namek, right? And then he got stronger by then, but he could still track Goku even after Namek.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that no matter how stronger he gets, he can still track him because he just knows Goku's signature to track his energy.
Okay.
That is
I'm
true.
understanding.
But you saying that he was destroyed before Goku achieved Super Saiyan 2.
Okay, but
You man are thinking way too deep into this now.
So he's done. There's no more tracking.
We can decide.
Unless the tracking thing, which I don't know about, is separate from him, and
Here's the thing,
that
though.
tracking thing is still tracking
Okay.
these mandem. And to be fair, with Cell Max, maybe that tracking thing is still there, no?
probably.
Maybe.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Everything up until...
But the thing is, here's the thing is though, he's only gonna, but he's gonna match up with our healers or support. So it depends on who we get.
They match up.
Well, yeah, that's why the things are there, no?
Supports don't fight supports. Supports help the team.
That's true.
Supporting us.
But what I mean is in the sense of what his role as a support would do compared to whoever we get as a support.
Okay,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm not saying they're gonna.
Alright, spin the thing and let me
That's
see
what I'm
what
saying. That's what I'm saying. You better going deep into it already.
I'll spin it, but what I'm gonna say is you're talking about him being alive. I hope I get Cell so I can stomp on him.
Oh, shit.
I'm saying.
All right, 3, 2, 1, spin for me.
I would have spun it.
All right, there we go. It's already spinning.
And you got...
Android 16.
As well. Wait,
How is that possible?
that doesn't sound right.
Bro, I spun it. Android 16.
Yeah, I see it spin.
For real?
These man saw it spin.
Oh, okay.
You got 16 as well.
Spin again. We'll spin again.
Nah. This is what he gets.
No, that it's up to you. Like what you want to do.
I get 16 again. We got to spin again.
Okay. Oh yeah, you just. Said
I did say that. Yeah.
So where you putting 16?
What are you skipping?
No, I'm not gonna skip it.
I really want sell now.
I'll
stop on both.
I might make him a tank.
I hope I get Broly. Tank him up.
Tank, yeah?
I'm gonna put him in tank.
Shit, Shibz got my tank.
All right.
I just think support there can be a few.
No, if you guys think I'm captain,
I'll
keep it here.
I believe you. I just can't believe that it happened. That's the thing.
Spend the thing. What do you get? What do
if
you get?
16 as well. It's fucked. It's fucked.
Right.
Where are you putting him? Oh, you skipping? You're gonna use your skip on the first turn?
Of course, I'm using my skip for rabbits.
You're gonna use it on the first turn?
Of course, he's useless.
You know what's gonna be so funny? Yeah, he's gonna get like fucking Bulma, bruv, or like
Bulma's sick. Support. Are you dumb?
True, but Krillin.
Krillin's sick.
Yeah, spin again. If you're gonna skip, so he's using skip up, guys.
And 16. That's the thing.
Yeah, fair.
What? Yeah, modern day Krillin right now, he could damage Cell Max. Do you think 16 could damage Cell Max?
True.
Alright, fair enough.
Spin the thing, fam.
Spin the thing. Let me see
Spin
what I
the
get,
thing,
man.
fam.
Thank you. All right.
See what I get, man. Zeno, game over.
What did you get?
This is still bad.
What did he get?
It's better than Raditz.
I didn't see.
Turles is from the movie.
No, fuck that. Skip that as well. Skip him as well.
I can't skip.
No, he already used one. He used one already.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, when you skip,
when you skip, he's got to re-roll. He's got to pick a character.
Oh, I thought it was me.
No, he's got to pick a character.
Cool. This is better. This is better. Turles is from the Tree of Might movie.
Yeah. But where are you placing him now?
This is the question. Oh, you know what? He would be a sick healer. Give me those Tree of Might things. The healing up. Let's go.
Okay. I like that, man. Let's think it out the box.
That's what you got to do here, bruv.
Get out the box.
If you know Dragon Ball, it helps out.
Because let's be real, how many characters here can be an actual healer, bruv?
Nah, you're right.
My boy Dende. Let me just check something. Alright, it's all good. Alright, ready?
Yes, sir. Alright, cool. Zeno. Taicho. Zeno Taicho.
What do you get?
Kid Gohan.
Gohan.
This is not that good. It's not Teen Gohan.
No, it's not.
Oh, this is baby. Right,
no, it's kid up to
before he even transforms, bro.
Before he transforms, so up to Cell. No, before Cell, up to Frieza.
Yeah, Frieza. Fuck.
It's stronger than Turles, at least.
I bet you wished he had that support role now.
What was he want to support with?
His Senzu beans.
You know what?
Senzu beans.
This could work.
How the fuck? God don't have no Senzu beans.
Yeah, no Senzu beans.
He could have got some.
No, this could work. Think about it. What made Teen Gohan transform into Super Saiyan? It was
this is Kid Gohan.
Doesn't matter. Maybe it's the same thing. Kid Gohan always got stronger when he saw people in trouble. So maybe Android 16 can tap into Gohan and make.
Are you saying that that's just Gohan?
I know, but like he tapped into it even more. Like I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
Trying to help him. You're trying to win here, bro.
Fuck this. I'm skipping this. Fuck it, go on.
He's trying to make you pick this here so that you can have a stronger team for later. That's what it is.
I thought it was sick for continuity. Gohan and Android 16. That is sick.
Yo, Android 16 quickly died so Gohan can transform, man. That shit.
What I'm saying, I'm aiming for 16. All right, let's go.
Shit. Zeno. I need it. Right now.
Yes, we got. Let's do. Oh, what's this?
What's he got?
Third form Frieza. Okay.
Third form. That's the fucking.
That's the big head. Yeah, that actual looking like alien out here.
It's better than,
you gotta use him.
It's better than Kid Gohan.
But you gotta use him.
Right. So
I don't know if it is better than Kid Gohan. Actually,
Tank.
I think Kid Gohan might be better.
Nah, Kid Gohan wasn't gonna beat him.
He wasn't gonna beat him, but Kid Gohan could stand up a bit to final form. A bit.
No one will survive in final form, bruv.
Yeah.
Just also a little bit of a prerequisite here, yeah. Like even villains, like for example with Frieza, yeah. Don't take too much into consideration how evil they are, because they're gonna still be on your team and they're gonna want to win like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's Frieza, really. He was actually on the guy's team. He was trying to betray him.
No, but what I'm saying is like the whole team has an ultimate goal of winning. So like, don't take that into.
Put him as the tank. Put him as the tank.
Okay, so you
got third form. That's a tank.
I'm surprised that we haven't I'm surprised. Like I'm really hoping we get some big roles here. Like we want some big names here.
Shibz.
Let's go. I don't even care if it's me or you, man. I just want to see some big names.
Super Android 17.
What?
Oh, that's crazy.
I wish I had that as a tank now.
That is crazy.
I wish I had that as a tank now.
17, bro. That's Goku Super Saiyan 4 had to try to beat it.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah.
And that was a little bit of a
struggle. I don't remember that.
Shit.
I haven't watched GT.
Just because he's an android, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of diversity there that he can do a lot of different things for me. Yeah,
good. Yeah,
put him into support.
So you want to match with my 16?
So far, literally, I'm just a team of androids right now.
Yeah, you are actually.
I'm actually just a team of androids.
Man is part of the Red Ribbon.
I'm part of that army, G.
Come on, give me something good. Give me his June. Topo!
Oh, Topo is a good one.
Let's go.
Topo is you know, I know what.
Captain Topo.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Because he's a
vice captain. Yeah, he's literally. That's perfect. That's a big role.
He is God key.
He takes out all of us. He takes out our team like with his eyes closed.
Yeah, he actually does.
Yeah, he actually does.
He does.
Just on his own.
Yeah. Shit, he's already you're already doing bits.
Yeah, bruv. just him on his own. Bruv, you can get if we roll garbage now. But the thing is, I've got a big advantage over you, man. I still have my skip as well.
That's true. That's true.
Nice one.
It'll be sick if you get one of you gets Vegeta from Super Blue Vegeta fight my Topo. That'll be sick. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. All right,
we need a big spinner.
Zeno, baby.
Whoever gets that just ultimately wins. You know that. Like,
Gamma 2.
Wait, who's Gamma 2 again?
The movie, superhero movie.
Oh, one of them two.
Oh, yeah.
Strong they are though. Kind of hard for me. They're stronger than, kind of as strong as Piccolo, without orange, or weaker than Piccolo without orange.
They're slightly weaker than Piccolo with orange. No, they'll be weaker than Piccolo with orange form.
Yeah. But I mean, without orange.
Oh, no, I think they're stronger than Piccolo.
I don't know where Piccolo is, though.
At that point.
Yeah, because we just lost track of him.
I think...
He didn't really get...
I guess we could...
He didn't get no buffs in Super, now that deep it.
None. I think it's stronger than Super Saiyan 2.
What's the form?
I don't think it's as strong as Super Saiyan 3.
What's the form that Gohan uses before he becomes Beast in that movie?
Ultra, Mr. Gohan.
Yeah.
And they kept up with him there, no?
Yeah, but he wasn't been training. He's just...
Yeah, Gohan is a bad example.
Yeah,
so it's hard to even know where Gohan is.
Regardless, bro, you gotta put him somewhere, so don't overthink it too much and just place him somewhere.
He is also an android, so you got androids coming out.
Hell yeah, he is another Red Ribbon candidate.
Oh, so many baby women.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I don't know what Gamma 2 can do, man. That's the sad part.
Yeah, he's just a fighter.
Yeah, well, in that sense, let's make him vice captain.
I was gonna say, like, he would be a good, like, because he follows instructions fairly well. So yeah. Let's spin that shit, fam.
We're still getting whooped by Topo, so
yeah.
What did you get though?
Trunks.
That's
kind of hard. It doesn't say what Trunks. It's not future Trunks though.
No. It would just say if it's
just says Trunks, it's got to be future
Trunks. Yeah, there can't be any other.
You think so?
Because it would say it if you. I'm sure on the list, because you can see the list there. Like, it will say like where they're from if it's like a form of whatever as well. But like, I'm sure if you try and look up, because it should be in alphabetical order, no?
No, it's not.
Oh, there should be a thing where you can change the list into alphabetical order on there. But like, it should say like.
I don't touch shit. Yeah, maybe it is normal Trunks. I see Kid Trunks.
Yeah, that's what I was just
gonna say. But here
says
Super Saiyan Future Trunks.
So that'll be Trunks from the future as well, but in Super Saiyan form.
Yeah.
But
I guess they didn't say Super Saiyan Trunks because the base Kid version goes Super Saiyan as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my skip here anyway.
Oh, fair
yeah.
enough.
So spin that shit again for me.
Future Trunks, man, will come in with the sword, dice, and mind them up.
I mean, your Frieza would be fucked with Trunks.
Android 14.
No, not just Trunks. Trunks had Super Saiyan.
Bro, you got more androids.
Bro, I can't even remember what 14 is. That the 14, the big dude, the one that.
Oh, is this some random guy? He's
from the Super Saiyan movie.
Yeah, he's nothing.
From the Super Saiyan movie?
No, he's from
fuck me.
Android's Super 13 movie.
What have I got available? I've got healer, vice captain, and captain. No.
Let me see. Yeah, healer, vice captain.
Just chuck him in healer, bro. I don't really give a shit about healing in this.
I have no idea his powers.
Bro, so far, we're just getting wrecked by Topo, you know that?
Yeah, we're done out here.
Yeah.
We're actually done out here.
Right.
That one character just rolls everyone that we have. Like, he doesn't even have to try.
Bro, let's
see.
Oh, you ready?
Oh, it's my turn. Let's go.
What man gets?
Boo. Super Saiyan Kaba. Okay.
Oh, Kaba.
Kaba. Yeah, he's not bad.
Listen, you got a say in there, so like.
Yeah, he's not bad. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
good.
where are you placing him?
I think I put him in support. He seems like a support type of character. He tries to help people out and works as a team. So I think he makes sense. Support.
Fair. All right. Hit the wheel. See what I get. I need something. Jose. Jack Ball.
Pan.
Yeah,
you're kind of fucked.
You're fucked, bro.
Put in healer, please.
And
Is that what you got? So what you got left? You got the same roles as me left, innit?
Like Taicho.
Oh, just Taicho.
Taicho's left.
Just Taicho.
So whoever comes now, that's the captain.
Bruv, you need to get. Like,
You need to
Zeno
roll
or
something
or
big.
Or Beerus. You need something like that.
You need like Duran level here to even stand a chance.
You might not looking at me like, yeah. If you hit the lottery, you need to get a million. You got 200 million, bruv.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and if you hit that 200 billion, I'll give me a million.
I just get the £2 that I used to get the car.
Ship.
Let's go. Let's spin it.
Spin.
Ah, shit. My hope is just done out here.
Spin. What you got?
Oh, you got some long name thing, bruv.
Super Saiyan Blue
Kaioken times 20 Goku!
That motherfucking captain. Topo ain't standing shit on that one.
SSG Blue Goku.
What's Topo doing right now, bruv? Shaking in his boots.
Nah, I think does Topo beat that? I'm not sure.
Oh, because Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta.
It's a different form to that.
No, but which one is the one that Vegeta was in when he fought Topo?
Vegeta created his own form and he just perfected the Super Saiyan Blue form.
Oh.
Which I think is stronger than Goku. Well, no.
But this is with Kaioken though.
Is multiplying his current power level.
Yeah.
And he's doing that times 20.
Yeah, times 20. Yeah, so I don't know. I actually don't know who wins.
It
might be you.
It's a close one.
But this is the thing, if Toppo holds out long enough, Goku's done.
Yeah.
Because Goku can't hold that form from
himself.
Yeah. So with your support, who's your support though?
Kaba.
Maybe hold them out long enough.
Maybe.
But I got Android. What's it?
You got Super 17. So
I got Super 17. So like, I don't think you're
doing. At the moment, I'm looking at you like you don't want.
Now you really need
Oh, come on, please. You used to call me Piccolo. Oh, I would have put that for healer.
You gotta put him somewhere now.
Shit. You know what's
crazy? The fact that they specified Piccolo, it tells you that this is
fused with Kami.
Yeah, this is Cell Saga Piccolo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but who's just as strong as a bit stronger than Super Saiyan 17. A bit stronger.
What you'd say he is?
Yeah, he is a bit stronger. But Super Saiyan 17, he doesn't use energy.
Super Saiyan and
that's why that fight didn't go one-sided.
Super Saiyan.
Oh, Android 17, sorry.
I was to say, who the fuck is Super Saiyan 17?
I was saying Super 17 here.
Okay, yeah. About to say.
Android 17. Yeah.
This is your last spin, no?
This is it. This is the Taicho. Who's our Taicho?
Let's go.
It's gonna be Goten, Kid Goten.
Who's this?
Jaden!
Okay, that's your captain as well. That's your captain as well.
He's winning. He's winning.
No, but overall, we gotta look at the overall team here.
The overall team.
What's Goku doing against Jiren? Without autistic,
that's
he got his shit.
Yeah,
that is true.
It's done.
That is true.
It is done. I'm sorry, Jiren beats everyone. Jiren beats everyone. That's crazy.
I'm gassed about that.
Crazy.
Alright, cool.
Alright, Shibz.
I managed to get that 20 mil.
Let's get it.
And then might get Zeno.
Yeah, probably. Gonna get another Goku. Manaka!
I can't even remember.
Manaka's that little pink guy with the
Oh
big-
no! No, that's my vice captain. That's my vice captain right there. Oh god. Oh, I wish I took Trunks now and I could have skipped this. Oh no.
Manaka. Yeah, I would have skipped that because he's nothing.
He's
actually nothing.
I've got a 4-man team here. I don't even have a 5-man team. This is a 4-man team.
Finally spinned.
I don't even know what I could get. Like,
You need Zeno here now just to win.
if I get Ultra into Goku, nah, it's not
Oh,
that. I've lost.
You got what?
Turbo, I got Vegeta's brother.
Oh,
Damn.
I don't even know how strong he is because he's never fought.
but where's he? Is that
The
your?
one that makes an appearance
In that special.
yeah, forget.
He doesn't even fight, so it's
He
nothing.
just says what I want.
Yeah, but that's your guy, bro. He's that. What role is he in?
He's captain.
Oh no! Alright,
Ah shit.
so let's do a quick run back of the teams. So
I lose.
No, let's do it one at a time. We'll start with yourself, Leo.
Well, for me, I got as captain, I got Turbo, vice captain Tapo, which is sick.
Yeah.
Tank is Kami Piccolo, Turles as healer, and support Kaba.
Okay, and then Jay.
JR captain Driven, vice captain Gamma 2, which is pretty good. Tank
decent.
third form Freezer, healer Pan, and support Android 16.
It's decent.
And then what do I have?
Captain, you got SSG, SS Goku Tan 20.
Big name right there.
Vice captain Manaka.
Yeah, let's just skip past that one real quick.
Tank Android 16, healer Android 14, and then support Super 17.
Oh, so Super 17 isn't actually fighting.
Well, I mean, he's gonna have to do. All of them are gonna have to do some
When we
fighting
say
somewhere.
support, what are we saying?
So
going
support
forward
is, in a sense, I guess what we can say with support, because there's not really been a specification of what he would be doing in that sense. I guess he would just be the one to sort of be as diverse in his role as possible and just helping the rest of the team out in whatever way he can.
So I suppose in this instance, it would be like more like, I suppose maybe shooting energy balls to like distract people, maybe like to help when someone's about to get hit or something.
Yeah. He'll be the one.
Just kind of
He's sort of
be
like
there.
he's there to
Yeah.
back up everyone else when they need it, which will most likely be whatever the fucking my vice captain's name is. He'll just be there, hiding behind. My vice captain is hiding behind him, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
it's, and the captain, I guess he's there with the tank doing a lot of the
well,
fighting.
I mean,
Yeah, most likely
they should all be there, obviously fighting and doing what they need to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, on the real one, this is Dragon Ball. Like people are just fighting. Like no one's standing in the back supporting.
Yeah. Well,
Facts.
but that's the point. Like, but in a sense, the role names are just there for the sake of being
I actually
there. They're
think,
gonna be
that in your team, I genuinely think Goku will be like, no, step back.
Yeah, and then he just do everything by himself.
Yeah.
Goku's already there.
Yeah.
He's got a tweet out. G-Man!
Yeah, whooped.
Yeah.
And then he gets whooped. Yeah, for
And then,
real.
and then he's coming to my team and wondering why does Turles look like him? It's like, who are you? What did that mean for?
But I can't lie, right? Yeah, it would be no offense, Leo here, but I don't think your team stands a chance.
No, my team doesn't.
At all.
Topo is sick, but apart from Topo, the rest are just cheese.
Yeah, and then between us, our two teams, it would definitely be a close fight.
It would
but
be, yeah.
I do think just because of Jiren, I reckon you'll probably
He'll probably be like the last man standing.
Yeah.
He won't be down, but he'll be the last man standing.
And I'll probably have a couple man, most likely Super 17 and Goku obviously being there together.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it'll be enough to
I mean, you can just take Tournament of Power as an example.
Yeah.
Like, if Goku didn't get Ultra Instinct, everyone was done.
Oh, yeah,
no one is touching
yeah,
Jiren. No one.
100%.
That's facts.
So you just
it'll
win by
most
default,
likely,
basically.
yeah. So,
It actually doesn't matter.
yeah.
So,
But guys, you need to let us know who wins. We'll put the list in the description for you, man, to see, and then you can give us your opinions on this. And if you did play along, like, you tell us the team that you
I need to spin again.
you pulled up as well,
Spin again. I can't accept that.
because I want to see if your team would do better than us against us.
Would I get this time launch? Fucking hell.
What did you get?
launch. Who the fuck is that, bro?
I can't lie though, yeah.
Launch is such a dead character that Toriyama forgot about her and left her after base Dragon Ball Z, the first arc, and then she didn't appear again
Fucking hell.
until Super. Yeah, Launch is that girl with the yellow hair that sneezes, and then blue hair that sneezes and turns blonde, and starts shooting up stuff all the time.
Oh, I know who you're on about. Yeah.
So you don't even remember?
Yeah. No, I know. She got chased by police and everything. Yeah.
In normal Dragon Ball. That's why you haven't seen her. We haven't really noticed her. She was a bit in the original.
It was right at the start
of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, right at the start.
Just at the start of TN. And then she just disappeared. You don't see her again.
Was it with Tien? I thought it was with Yamcha.
No, it was with Tien.
But I do remember, like, she just got into some trouble, and then I think Master Roshi comes into play. I swear they go to his house or something like that.
Yeah, she used to live at Master Roshi's house in Dragon Ball, original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Each other.
Okay.
Like, pretty much the whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, there you go, innit?
It's like, bro, it's such a random out there character.
Well, she's the weakest character there. Like, no cap. There's no character weaker than Launch on this list. Monarca is probably stronger than her.
And that says a lot.
That says a lot.
That says a lot.
But Monarca doesn't have balls. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, she could probably beat Monarca just because Monarca was scared.
It's too scared.
Yeah. I get you. Shit.
But don't worry, man. We'll do these games a lot more. We'll do it. What I'll do is
Try fight.
obviously we might do it with some different anime series. What I'll do is I'll even do it. We'll do another Dragon Ball one at some point where I'll shorten the list of characters down so there's a few more. It's more of the OP characters, so we can we can have a bit more fun about and then argue about that, and then that way Nova doesn't get a little bit sad as well, rolling them characters that he did.
I'm not that sad about Turple or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just sad about that Launch.
I
tried to be bold. Launch.
Man, nah.
Like who was Launch? Toriyama forgot about Launch. That's how deep it is.
Man got no chances.
No chances.
Turple standing alone.
Yeah. And this captain came.
But guys, you let us know what you think, who wins, and put your team down if you played along. Even if you didn't play along, just do it right now and tell us what team you got.
Yeah, done, no.
Yep. Cool.
But yeah, alright, so I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, jokes.
Main topic. Well, it's not really it is a topic, but we're gonna be discussing together and doing a little bit of a tier list.
Okay.
In celebration of our new series coming out. I thought we would do a Monster Hunter Monster tier list because obviously with GU, it's not even probably, it has got the biggest list of monsters in a Monster Hunter game.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure. Unless
Frontier.
Yeah, I was just gonna say unless Frontier might pip that. But we're not gonna count Frontier because it's not a mainstream game. It doesn't exist anymore.
No.
So yeah, we're just gonna literally do a list. We got the tier list ready. You will see that, and you'll see us in the top right, sort of miniaturized. So you'll get to see us.
We'll be back, guys. Give us a second. See you in a sec.
Yeah. All right, guys. So main topic is us. We're gonna be doing a bit of a tier list here of all of the monsters in Monster Hunter. I mean, a bit of a prerequisite for our viewers. We're not gonna discuss deeply with a lot of these monsters. We're just gonna sort of try and fire through them as sort of not as quick as possible, but it's just that there's
efficiently as possible.
Yeah, because there's a lot of monsters here. There's over 200, so we are gonna try and sort of get through all of them as quick and efficiently as possible.
That being said, let's get into it.
Yeah. So
the first two, I would like to show you guys.
I believe you. I believe you. When
it's cool. So we got S and F.
Yeah.
S to F. As you can see here.
Yep.
So the first two, we got Agnactor and Agnactor's subspecies, Glacier Agnactor.
Okay.
So I'll just move both of these up here. So JR's fought Agnactor. He hasn't fought Glacier. What do you think about Agnactor? Do you think
Remind me again, Agnactor?
Agnactor, he's from Monster Hunter Tribe, but he's also in Generations Ultimate. He's the one that digs underground. He comes up and then he shoots a fire beam, a lava fire beam.
Yeah.
Mostly in fire maps, you don't remember?
Nah, I don't remember this one.
Damn.
Hey.
No.
Sorry, guys. Terrible memory.
Right.
I mean, from I've seen, so I'm obviously only gonna base this off of design and appearance because I haven't fought it. But from what I've seen from Agnactor, I would have put him literally where you've actually placed him, which is in C.
You're wrong. He's S.
So
he's S.
Yeah, he's S.
I was literally just about to say, yeah, okay, if you've seen him, yeah, and you think he looks cool, yeah, but he's the deadest monster you've ever fought, like, why would you place him then?
Oh, that's true.
See, this is the thing. When it comes to this monster, you just have to take my word because you know.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. But we can't. But okay, we can't just put everything in S just because we like him as well. The reason why is because
what's the tier list based on?
We're gonna base it off of everything. It's not just gonna be like appearance or we have to obviously take into our experience of it. I'm not denying that, right? Yeah. But what I was gonna say to you is this. Yeah, is if you're gonna put Agnactor in S, right? Yeah, like there's other monsters, like for example Magnamalo. I know for a fact that you love Magnamalo.
It's also going in S.
But like you can't just put everything in S. Like there's got to be levels of how much you like the monster as well, innit? So like you're not just gonna put everything in S.
I never said that. I just said this guy is S.
Okay.
If I did 10 S's in a row, then you can say that.
Okay, fair. Okay, then that's fair.
Thank you.
Because I like the design of Agnactor as well. And
that being said, Glacier Agnactor is also S. Okay. So DC, but
they're variant. The variant and
the next one's gonna be S as well. So
this is what I'm saying. You can't just
Outer Car, but
you can't just put everything
Outer
in.
Car is S.
No, but you can't just put and is Agnactor the same level of Outer Car just because of the fact that you put that in S?
What's Outer Car in?
We haven't put him in.
Yeah, but he wants to put him in
Generations Ultimate. He's the last boss, the one that builds that thing at the end, the big castle.
Mech like, you know, the bug.
You barely put your 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
This is the problem. You're not gonna.
You're gonna be like, I might not have fought these monsters, but I know a lot of these monsters still.
Yeah, I probably feel the same way how you feel anyway. So wherever you put them.
Okay.
But I don't know if you want to put.
You said S, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's call it that S.
It's S. I'm sorry, Shibz. S.
I would have put Agnactor.
You never fought them.
Yeah, but I still would have put it.
You never fought them.
Still would have. From my opinion, I would have put it.
How can you have opinion on something you never fought?
The way it looks.
Oh, fuck
but you said everything. So nah, forget you.
Next team. This guy's on crack.
This is just gonna be Leo's tier.
Yeah,
that's Kanto. This is the big.
Yeah, you know Kanto. Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't. I mean, I don't think. I think he probably, for me, he's probably C. I think he's in the right monster, but most of his gameplay, I'll explain his gameplay. He mostly just charges about. He has a lot of janky hitboxes with him going underground and making up lava, which is kind of annoying. But he does have an interesting mechanic. He uses defense down quite heavily. Not many monsters use it, and it's actually very brutal.
I think also we should do with these monsters as well, whatever we place them in individually, we should do an average, and then that's when we place it, regardless of whether you personally agree with it or not, because this is a combined tier list.
Like, if you haven't fought them, I actually don't think anything is valid.
Yeah, so that
which is fair, but like you're gonna have an opinion on it.
Yeah, but opinion is not gonna be valid. But that's the problem.
A tier list isn't necessarily gonna be right. It's just gonna be on what we're gonna be.
I would never do a tier list on games I haven't played. Like I would not. That's why when people talk about games, I don't do them.
List, bro. Like it can be controversial. It can be controversial.
If you do a tier list on something you don't know about, then you're just capping your own brains out.
But it can be controversial as much as it wants.
He's Shabrizi. This is
normal
behavior.
Yeah, but this can be as controversial as it needs to be. It doesn't matter.
So content for the sake of content, not for it to actually mean anything. Is what you're saying.
Why not?
I'm not.
This guy's a dickhead,
bro. I'm not about that.
Nah, bun this guy, fam.
I think he's alright. What do you think? Because you fought him, and yes, you remember this guy.
Yeah, I vaguely remember this guy. Not like the other ones.
Yeah.
Clearly, that was. I don't even cross my fucking mind.
Yeah.
From what I remember, to be fair, most of the time I was running away anyway. A lot of shit.
To be honest, it's the same with most of the endgame monsters in GU.
Yeah. My mum was carrying me. So if you say C, I probably had a hard time. So I'll probably be like, yeah, fuck it, C.
C, alright.
Keep him in C.
We can revisit these. Remember, tier lists aren't set. We can revisit.
We can revisit them, and
But C for now. Now this is gonna be interesting. Atnasom, because we all fight Atnasom. You should all remember.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come to you first, Shibz. What do you think about Atnasom?
As an early monster in the game, I would have put it C, right, initially.
Actually, okay, go on.
But if I compare it maybe to like some of the other mid-tier monsters, actually, you know what? I am going to leave it there in C, because compared to some of the other like sort of early stage bird monsters and things that we've had, he's one of the more unique-ish ones compared to some of the other ones, because a lot of these early monster bird, like the bird flying monsters, they all seem to have like very similar move sets and the way they move and everything. And I do think Aknosom is a little bit different to a lot of the other ones. Do you know what I mean?
Fair
So
enough.
I think high C is where it should be.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Joe?
Me, I think B, man.
B,
Yeah, Agneson was good. He's also like, when you're playing Rise, this is coming from a new, by the way. When you first play Rise, he's probably the first monster where you actually got to start thinking, start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a roar as well, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the first roars that you see, some sick looking armors
Yeah,
and
it does.
weapons.
Yeah.
So for me,
Yeah.
B.
B. You know, I was thinking the same B. For your opinions, but also I think he's very unique. Because I know you said unique-ish. I think he is wholly unique when it comes to birds. Because most of the birds are literally just a raptor type style. He's nothing like that. He does backflips. He shoots.
I do think,
and the ballerina.
I do think
Yeah.
the only thing that I think he has similar to a lot of the other Birdmons is he's, you know, the fire that he does. Yeah, he does the charge with the fire still. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of the other birds do that.
Most of the birds, they don't do that like that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah,
Pookie does. So does they have it in this one as well. With in Wilds they have, who's the Flash guy? I forget his name. Gypsaros. Yeah, Gypsaros does that as well.
You forget the way this guy does it. He shoots them out like in different angles and they bounce off and they start creating fires as they go around. No monster does that.
That bit
Not even
does,
any bigger
different.
monster does that either.
Yeah.
True set.
So it's very interesting.
Yeah, I'll still put him in C because
for me.
Comparing him to other monsters
Yeah.
in general as well.
I'd say we got 2 Bs and we got 1 C. So how do we do that? Are we putting in B then?
Yeah, I voted, so that's what I'm saying. Like, there's gonna be
general consensus.
Yeah, so I don't mind putting
B.
him in B.
B, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, calm. Yeah, I think he's fine in B. I think he's a good monster.
Because that's why I said high C as well, not like he's not definite middle of the ground C.
Okay, Electron. Now, Electron, you never fought Electron. No, he has. You fought him in GU. But you fought the old Electron. So this is the problem. There's 2 types of Electron. Old Electron, new Electron. But I want to get your opinion. What do you think about new Electron?
I'm going to put him in, if I had to, I'd put him in A. Not an S. I know there'll be people out there who would say S. It's a very high A. It's not like just a middle of the ground kind of like A. Only because I do think there are certain monsters that I just love way more. That's the only reason why I would put him in A. A is still very, very respectable, obviously.
Yeah, it's good.
Because, like, come on, this is the Elder Dragon that controls all fucking elements as well and everything.
You know, he's actually very controversial.
Yeah, no, as well.
A lot of people hate him.
Yeah.
A lot of people like him.
Yeah.
I actually don't know where I put the new one. I think the new one's a bit strange. I don't think he's even that hard. I think the judgment stuff is not that much of a difficult mechanic to deal with. I can't say... I think actually the older one is harder. It's just this new one has a newer mechanic that makes it seem like it's harder, but it's not harder.
It does bring up a sort of like a wall for a lot of...
It does, but the reason it's a wall is because people in that game aren't taught how to actually play the game. You can pretty much go through the whole Monster Hunter world without really learning how to actually play Monster Hunter. Because I was just brute forcing my way through Iceborne. I wasn't even thinking about making sets and stuff. I was just doing it.
But did you use the Defender ones, or did you use
No, I didn't.
No.
I was just making whatever.
Okay.
He was the only monster that actually made me think, okay, now I need to make a build. If you're just a regular player and you're just going through, and you're like, okay, and then you find this guy and like, oh, I have to actually make a build.
Yeah.
I have to make elemental builds.
Yeah.
I don't use the elemental.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel like, fuck, what I do, and then you're gonna feel frustrated.
That's probably where the hate comes from.
That's what they're big people. I don't like to be forced to use elemental weapons. But as a Monster Hunter person, I've always used elemental weapons.
Yeah, same. I've always used elemental.
You just fight elemental to fight people's weakness. But a lot of new people, they don't do that. They just use raw or blast because it's OP. But you can't raw or blast Electron. For me, I actually say the new one is probably like a B or C. Old one I think is like a B. But I'm fine with B.
Yeah, I don't mind putting it in B as well. Like, the thing is, I personally, like, I still would have wanted him in A, but there's still a lot of other monsters that I know that I would probably class higher.
Okay.
In my own opinion, obviously, innit?
That's fine.
So I don't mind putting him in B. That is very controversial as well, though. Like, I do think a lot of people are gonna disagree with us on that one.
Yeah, they are. Armadron.
Armadron.
What do you think, Shibz? Well, Jay, we'll start with Jay this time.
I always had a hard time at Armadron, man. but he's cool. I like his weapons.
Weapons are really good.
He was my switch axe build in Rise. I'll give it an A, man.
Nah, put that motherfucker in D both right now, bruv.
D, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
the regular Almadron, that shit should be in the garbage, bruv. Not even in D, bruv. But like,
oh, you don't like Almadron?
It just pisses me off, fam.
He's just controversial. Yeah, as well.
He's just a jarring monster to fight. He's the first. I think he's the first Leviathan that I fight. I have ever fought.
Probably Mizu is.
Wait, is Mizu before Almadron though in that game?
You fought him in the beta as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm trying to remember like the order of the monsters, but Almadron, I really did not enjoy just the experience of fighting him and everything like that. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a challenge in that sense because of the mod and everything and all of that jazz. But man, fighting that monster was a bitch. Trying to get like some of the decorations and I mean like the materials, and everything as well.
Yeah, that's RNG, isn't that?
No, I know, but this is my experience of fighting him, and is what I'm saying. Like, and Fireboy Almadron, like, just put him in C, like 1 tier above.
So the base one, I think he's okay. I mean, I see people don't like him because of the way he attacks, but I thought it was interesting. It makes you think a bit on your mechanics around the monster. So I would actually say he's either C or B for me. But you said D, you said B, A?
I thought A, yeah.
A. So I say probably C, B-ish. So I think it needs to be B or C.
Let's put him in C, like the middle ground-ish sort of.
Are you okay with C? Or? Yeah. Okay. And the fiery one, I actually think the fiery one is A. I think it's actually super good. Even though it's not Agnactor, and I think that's most of the hate because it's not Agnactor. That's how people like Agnactor, and that's why Agnactor's S. All right, don't debate me on that one. Okay. But I think this guy's actually really good. He has so many killer moves, like one shot.
Yeah, moves. No, he does have a lot of that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it's a really good fight. I just think it's really good. So I'll put him in A myself. But you say
I said C.
C.
A.
All right, so that one, 2 A's and 1 C. Does that go A then, or does that go B? That's what I'm thinking.
I would say middle ground in it here on this one, but it's up to you. I don't mind if you want to put him in A. Like, I don't hate Magma. I think Magma Almadron is way better than regular Almadron as well, and I agree with you. Like, the fight is actually a lot more enjoyable as well.
Maybe I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put in B for now, but maybe it might be low A.
Okay.
Maybe low A, high B.
Okay.
All right. Amatsu, how do you feel? I'll start this one. I think Amatsu is a great monster. Old school, not that great. New one,
very good.
Good moves,
in my opinion. Yeah.
Very expressive. Lightning, they added the lightning into the water. I think it makes sense. And it's just a very great fight that the Switch 1 couldn't handle. But now the Switch 2 can, so I need to go back and do that.
I think I've only obviously fought new Amatsu. I've not fought old Amatsu.
Yeah.
And the whole fight is just an experience that everyone should experience. Like, it's very cinematic. Like, the moves look cool. Like, come on, man. When my man is throwing out Beyblades at you, like lightning Beyblades, like when that shit happened, the panic that I was getting when I was fighting, it
looks scary.
But it's not S tier.
I wouldn't put it in S either.
I would put it in A.
Yeah, I was thinking A as well.
I can't say too much. I only fought him once.
Well, can you remember him though, fighting him? Oh, was that old school Amatsu though?
No, Rise.
Okay.
No, I remember.
You definitely fought old school, but I'll say A then.
I'd put it in A. I'd put it in A for sure.
Okay, we got Anjanath. We started the basic one. Shibz, you want to start us off with this one?
Base Anjanath is, I swear down, if you man don't put this thing in like D, like I can't. At first, I used to think, yes, this is a cool, like it's like a traditional sort of dinosaur-looking dragon that we're gonna get, but that motherfucker is just jarring to fight, bro, because a lot of his moves, they don't make you flinch or anything like that, and you're just getting hit by him, and then you don't even realize that you're dying. That was my first experience when fighting him in World as well. Don't get me wrong, like, it was a difficult fight at first, but then after that, it's like, it's a very simple fight now. Like, I know what I'm doing. It wasn't too hard. Folga, on the other hand, I really like Folga Anjanath. Just because he gave it that thunder element and everything, and majority of thunder monsters that I fought or lightning monsters that I fought, I would.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I'll put B for Folga and D for the regular.
Yeah, for regular, I'm a bit torn because I don't like the regular basically until G rank Rise. I think G rank Sunbreak, some of his new moves, the move where he he like twists around with his tail and it goes straight into the fire beam.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Okay,
that was cool. But apart from that, I think it's garbage.
Yeah, but one thing you can't genuinely sway your vote that much.
You're mostly right. Mostly right. I would be fine with putting him in a D. I would be fine with D.
Yeah, see, that's where I'll put the original one.
What do you say,
I'll put him in C, man. Fuck you, man.
D?
Oh, you get outvoted on this one here now.
Man. And then the Volvo can go on to B for me.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like Folger because the element does add a lot of different variety to him in that sense.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good.
And I'll be honest with you as well, right? Yeah, in Wilds, with him being the what the fuck?
Guardian.
Yeah, the Guardian as well. Like, added another element to him that made him a lot better. Because that's the only reason why he is in B. Because the Guardian also made him a little bit more different to. Because in Iceborne, it still felt like Anjanath just with thunder element added into it instead of the fire.
You have to move on.
Yeah,
bare to get through.
Yeah. One
last thing, I don't get what's up with his wings. Are weird. Anyway, Arzuros, base Arzuros. JR, what do you think of Arzuros? Our bear boy.
Just a side man. He's actually just a side man.
He is a side man, but he's a bear. There's not many bears. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
You fuck about that. He's just a side man.
All right, so where would you put him? Where would you put him?
I'll put him D.
D.
I'd agree with you on that.
Yeah.
For me, I'd put him C, but D's fine. Like, I think it's pretty cool the way he takes honey from you guys and he just goes around getting honey from the side. I think that's pretty cool.
It is, but
wait, who just moved?
Like Tigrex.
This is Arzuros.
Oh, that's regular Arzuros, isn't it? Yeah.
This is Red Helm. Now, you haven't fought Red Helm.
I haven't fought him yet, so I don't really...
You haven't really...
started.
Yeah, you've done him a bit.
Of Red Helm, yeah. He's definitely... if you underestimate him, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're finished.
You know, I'll give him a B.
Good,
from my memory.
Because I think he deserves a B. I think this guy's sick. Is he above Falga? I think he's pretty good. I think he should go above Falga.
Yeah.
I like him more.
See, the thing is, I love...
What, that matters as well, yeah?
Yeah, that matters.
I ain't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this.
See, I do like
Arzuros
in general as a design anyway, because like I like a bear design and things like that as well. So
yeah,
it does hurt me a little bit to put him in D, but he's just too easy.
Basic?
And basic,
yeah,
not basic.
He's supposed to be easy though. He's like the first.
No, which I understand. Yeah, but if we're gonna like obviously compare him relatively to all of the other monsters, that's where I would put him.
Okay, then we got Apex.
Apex.
He's in D as well, man. Like it's not much of a difference from regular Arzuros for me.
I mean, if you're underestimating him, he'll slap you up as well. But yeah, I don't think he's as.
He's not that difficult or crazy, yeah.
Memory anyway, as mad as
definitely not.
So I'd say C. Rather than
okay, I'll give you C.
I'm fine with
That's
C.
fine. I'm fine with that as well.
Yeah. Okay. Bolt Weaver, Astalos, and Astalos. Woo! Astalos is sick.
Yes, I agree.
Always like to fight. His music is great. And his design, everything is good. I think he's an A monster.
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you an A.
I agree with you.
Low A, high B. I would have put him.
Okay, you can leave him there. Bolt Weaver.
That's
Bolt Weaver's an S.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Bolt Weaver's got
the way you guys have spoke about him before. I can't deny you. I can't do you that.
Hardest monster now.
Okay.
He's better than a Nactor, unfortunately. Not as good as Altakar, but better than Nactor.
Okay.
He's brilliant.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Just a good fight. Bambo.
Oh man.
Guy gets an E for me. Don't care about him.
Yeah, you can put him there. Yeah, you can put him there.
World.
Yeah, you haven't put him. You can put him there.
Yeah, I just think he's kind of garbage, honestly. Frostfang, Barrioff, and Sand Barrioff. I haven't said that in a while. Okay, let's start with normal Barrioff. What do you think, Shibz?
I like Barrioff's design. I'm gonna go through this one really quickly. I'll put regular Barrioff in B.
Yep.
I would put Frostfang in C just because it's pretty much the same as regular Barrioff.
That's true.
Barrioff, sorry, but like there's a couple little slight differences here and there, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. And
I can't really give too much about
Sand
because I haven't fought him.
Yeah, for him. I like Barrioff. I like Barrioff back in Try. I think Try Barrioff is scary. Because of that dynamic. Basically, in his nest, he can climb on the walls and jump off the walls, and it just makes it so much scarier to fight him in that specific area compared to anywhere else.
Frostfang does that.
Yeah, but back in the old game mechanics, it really
made a big difference.
It made a big
yeah.
And it was a small platform.
Okay.
There wasn't much place to run.
Okay.
So I think B is fine for me as well. Okay. And I think in Rise, that's made him quite good. In World, I didn't like him in World, but in Rise, I think he was quite good. First Fang, I'm fine to see. As you said,
that's fine.
Sand, I think Sand is pretty sick. He does like sand tornadoes and shoots out sand tornadoes that go around.
Okay.
But I think Sand is cool. He was only in 3U, hasn't come back. I would love him back.
Okay.
I think he's a B. So, but JR, when it comes to Barrioff, do you have anything about Barrioff?
I like Barrioff, man. It's one of the monsters that I'm actually scared of.
Oh, okay.
B, yeah, you might say B. To me, he's an A man, but you know, B's the average. So
we can move up in B. So maybe we'll move it like here.
I'd say he's better than Arzuros, no?
Better than Arzuros, okay. Better than Arzuros. Yeah. But this is Vedholm though. So
by the way, I would put Elatrium before Acnosom and fucking
above it. You mean?
Yeah. And yeah, I'll put it like that. No. Again. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Would you say Barrioff is better than Acnosom?
My opinion, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Acnosom is way more of a unique monster in that sense. That is the one thing though.
Yeah. I would say Sand is better than Fulgo in my opinion.
Okay.
That's just me.
There we go.
Alright. Barrioff and Jade Barrioff.
Jade Barrioff.
Yeah, you haven't seen him, it's in 3U. But regular Barrioff, I think it's you start off.
You thought regular Barrioff. Can you remember?
The waste man.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't like him, I'll put him in E.
Them.
See, I'll just put him middle of the road, like C. Like design is fairly alright. What he does is fairly alright. Like, and he's just that one of those starter monsters. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But
maybe even I'd say low C, high D somewhere.
Yeah. For me, I think it's a C. I think he was best in Try and 3U. I think he's good in Rise as well, but World he's garbage in World. But we can put him in D.
Okay.
And,
I'm not even mad about that.
Yeah.
And Jade, I couldn't tell you much.
I thought Jade's pretty sick, honestly. He's from 3U. He's Ice Monster. He starts going in the ice, starts going in the circles. Ice is going everywhere. It's pretty cool.
I've seen what he looks like as well. He looks cool.
He looks
I can't lie. He looks really
Weapons are pretty good. High defense, which makes sense.
I wouldn't even mind seeing him in a C.
Yeah, wouldn't mind. Yeah. I think it's C, but I think it's actually high C. I think it's top of C.
Okay, fair.
Bezerios and Ruby Bezerios. Regular Bezerios, my turn. I think he's okay. I don't think he's great.
Yeah, I don't think he's that great.
He's best in Rise, and even in Rise, he's not that great either.
Actually,
no. Bezerios.
He's not Gravis. Bezerios is the small. Gravis.
Oh yeah, Bezerios is the small.
For me,
one,
he's an E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E. I don't mind you putting him in E. On all honesty, he's just annoying to fight, man. Like, cause he's just very annoying. Like,
I would put him above Barbaro to be honest.
Barbaro, yeah.
But Ruby is practically the same for me. There's only one cool thing back in 4U, people remember. You can trip him over and then there's a glitch where you can keep mining his back forever.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so me and T back in the day was mining his back forever and just get all the materials you needed for the whole quest. That's it.
Fucking
and then leave. It was sick. I'll just leave him here. It doesn't matter what order for them.
Yeah.
They're both not good. Okay, for your world mandem, Bazugis and Steven Bazugis.
Bazulegizu.
Shibz, you want to start with this one?
This might be a bit controversial. Regular Bazugis, I'm putting him in C.
C, okay.
Right down.
Yeah, because in world, like okay, actually, it'll be a high C, right? I would have put him in B if in world he wasn't so jarring. Because, bro, in world, you'll be hunting, doing your thing, yeah? Out of nowhere, bruv. And you're just getting fucking literally kamikaze by him, bruv. Out of nowhere.
It's the point.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I get the point of him, yeah. But in world, it was just too much.
It happened way too often.
It was just way too, bro.
I think it would have been cool if it was like once in a while.
Yeah.
But it was literally every quest.
Just way too much. But then I think also they went the complete opposite way in Rise where he just didn't do it at all.
Yeah,
he did nothing.
Yeah,
I didn't experience that shit.
Yeah,
he doesn't do it.
So like that's why I'm gonna put him in C. Seething Bazorgis. In world, I can't remember if he still would come after you like that. Because I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Because if I can't remember it, then I definitely don't think he did. Yeah. And I will put him in B just because what I loved about him is the way the bombs were different in World.
That they were gradually blow up.
Yeah, and like they were the way they exploded, everything. It looks really good. Like the purple and everything looked really good as well. So I'd put him in B.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
When it comes to regular, what do you think of Bazzi's regular?
What did you say again?
C.
Yo, waste man. Bazzi's sick, cuz. Give him a B.
B.
And then Seething gets a A.
Okay.
You're the deciding
for
factor
me,
here.
Because they were whooping me.
I think Baz was alright. To me, I think he's also a B. No, I think he's also a C. So I think we can put him in low B then.
For both of them. Oh, right, regular.
Regular. It's either high C or low B.
See, I think he should be a high C rather than a low B in that.
What did you say, JR?
Yeah, I mean, I did say B for him, so I'm minus high C.
Okay, high C. Steven, I guess we just put him in B.
Yeah. He could be a high B in that as well. Like, I think
better than what's his name?
Better than Almudron for me.
Almudron.
Oh yeah, easily.
As good as Electron?
Ooh. No, I just liked Electron's fight way a lot. Like I really did like it.
I don't think we're gonna get all through this today. I think we might need to continue a bit later. I think we can do that maybe 8 or 10 more minutes.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then we go stop.
We can continue it. We can continue it maybe.
Yeah, we'll try to continue it another time.
Yeah.
Maybe
my next episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a while actually. So we'll see, guys. We'll see what we can do there. All right. So this one.
This is the first part in it, guys. Don't worry. We'll do another one.
What is this guy's name? This is the first one. I can't remember his name. Oh, fuck. He's the ice one in the ground. One of the first monsters in Iceborne.
Let me see. Where is he? Is it?
First monster in Iceborne.
The first monster in Iceborne?
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking shark. I can't remember his name now.
He's a B, I think.
Yeah. Beatodus or something like that. Yeah.
You haven't fought him, so.
See, I hate Geratodus. Yeah, but this I actually didn't mind.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't like him as much as like the way it's kind of coming across.
Perceived. Okay.
Yeah, like because if we come to Geratodus or however you want to pronounce it, if I had a choice, he wouldn't even be on the list.
Jeez.
This guy is only a little bit better. Like I would put him in a low E. Like I don't think I can put many monsters in F, but like he would definitely be a low E.
There's a couple for F, trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, but I don't think he would be one of them.
Trust me, daddy.
Because his design is pretty cool, and a lot of his armor and weapons were actually really nice.
I don't even use his weapons, and I'm not gonna garbage. Right, we got our boy Bishitan. I think Bishitan is pretty good.
Yeah,
to be honest, I think his unique design.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, a lot of the.
You know what? Hey, bruv, I don't give a fuck. Both of them.
I'd put him in B. I'd put original in B, and I'd put.
Man's throwing like goodies at you, fam. Like what other monsters throw goodies at you that you can pick up?
Yeah.
But he throws them and they hit you and hurt.
Yeah, that's what you do.
So part of the design.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I would put the original in B and Flameboy in A.
All of them in A, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I think. I feel okay. I can see them in A. I'd say B for both for me.
I don't mind that shout either.
But
I don't mind that shout either.
I'm easy.
Let's go high B then.
Yeah.
Better than Steven. Well, technically, it's better than Steven.
I would say just because of I think a lot of the Rise monsters we're gonna have quite high up because the ones that are original Rise monsters.
I think original Rise monsters are really peak design.
Yeah, 100%.
They're not the hardest. I would like them to be harder, but design wise, they're great.
Exactly.
Like them to be harder, yeah.
Yeah, I would. Pause.
he would. Pause.
I think Bishitan's sick, but some of his moves miss.
Yeah, that's the only problem that I had.
His paralysis one, like, it's such a sick move, but it barely ever hits. And then he waits for a bit and gives you a window to hit him.
Yeah,
it's like sick move, but why are you waiting?
Well, yeah,
like come after me.
Yeah.
So
but that's why I like the I forget the variant's name is.
Can't remember now.
I can't remember it either.
Not Copper. I can't remember,
but that's why I like the other one more because a lot of his moves don't actually miss. They actually hit. Yeah.
Alright, Bongongo.
Oh, Blangongo.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
is in Wilds as well.
He's in 4, he's in Gen, and he's in Wilds. I think he's alright.
He's, for me, just the sea. He's like a middle of the ground kind of monster. Like, and this is gonna sound really harsh and maybe even controversial, but it's just like now any monkey monster that I fight, they're just not gonna live up to Rajang, because Rajang is such a hard fight as well. Like, you expect
Rajang is there. That's going straight to S. No questions asked.
Oh yeah, if we get to him, But this guy, I'll give him a C, potentially an A.
I feel sorry for this guy because, I mean, in Wilds he's just weaker, and he's not even that strong in first place. So the fact that he's easier is baffling.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. He's harder definitely in Generations, and he must have been much harder in Monster Not Dose, which is crazy. So for me, I think he's kind of like a D.
Okay, I don't mind that shout either. I really don't mind that shout either.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I thought it was good, but
C or a D, I don't mind that. Yeah,
we can put middle D.
I think he's better than he's better than Anjanath though.
Okay, fair enough. There's Copper, but I've never fought him. None of us fought him. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's fair.
See, that's how you do it, man. If you haven't fought him,
okay,
you don't say shit. Right. Braco Diaz,
the boy,
Raging Braco.
I already know where this guy's going, man.
Alright, so where's Raging going then?
Both of them.
Yeah, where are they going?
No, they're both going S tier, bro.
S, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's just a come on. The first monster to bring slime, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously I know I only fought him in World or Iceborne, but like, bro, the guy the fight is very epic, right? And then if we move to Raging Brachydios, bro, my man will literally bring you to his lair, trap you, and build an arena so that he can fight you and you can't even leave the area. Damn. You know how dope that is?
Damn.
His armor,
I've said
hard. His weapons, hard. His weapon, I think, I don't know in the other games, but his weapon, the Raging Bracky, or even regular Bracky, but
we don't talk about regular Bracky weapons in World. We don't do that.
Okay, fair. But even Raging Bracky, like, his weapon became meta because of the blast, like the blast that you would get from it as well, like straight away.
Damn.
It's not straight away. I mean, this guy's like an NT monster.
No, like as soon as you get the weepon, like it's a meta weapon. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
is what I mean.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good. For me, it's like a B monster. Both of them. I don't love Bracky, but I think it's good.
I think the design is cool as well.
They definitely saved Raging, because Raging used to be D.
Oh really?
He used to be garbage.
Oh wow. Okay.
People probably put him in E or F. He's dog shit.
Wow.
They made him a lot better in World.
In World, okay, fair.
Better.
I think a lot of monsters just glue up anyway in World. Anyway,
you're gonna see when you get to him why people think he's dog shit.
Oh really?
Generations, yeah.
Okay, fair. Okay,
bad.
Okay.
But what do you think about regular? You haven't fought Raging.
I remember.
Oh yeah.
So where did you say?
I said B.
What, for the regular one? Where for both?
I said B.
Well, we can put him in A then.
Yeah,
that's fine. I don't mind putting him in A.
Yeah. Any above the other, or just Raging above? Oops.
I don't mind.
We'll just put Raging above. Yeah. Why not?
I think when the higher the tier, the order doesn't matter too much to me because they're going to be very close to each other.
This monster's going to be funny. I can't remember his name now. Do you remember his name?
I just remember the little shits in the Bulljo, no.
Yeah, okay,
the
big one is Bulljom.
Oh, okay.
The small ones are Bullfango.
Oh yeah,
it's just that everyone calls them Bulljoms.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Bulljom, you never fought a Bulljom, but you fought Bullfangos.
Yeah,
so I'm not saying
fuck this guy, bruv.
To be honest, he only has one more move. So
fuck this guy, bro. Bullfango's always getting in the way for no fucking reason, bruv.
Yeah, but this guy's a monster. He's supposed to be in your way.
I don't care, bruv.
He's supposed to be in your way, though.
Nah, I don't care.
My memory.
Put that shit in the garbage.
The reason why that quest was kind of annoying is because the little shits were about as well.
Yeah, they are about.
So the whole thing is just annoying. You can put E for me, bruv.
Yeah, honestly,
put him in
this monster is an F monster.
Put him in F.
There you go.
Put him in
I didn't want to be too mean,
bruv. That tier of F should not even exist. They should just be a trash can, bruv.
Right, we do a couple, like maybe 3 more.
Yeah,
then we gotta stop.
Let's do a few of the bigger ones as well, innit? If we can get down to them, like some of the bigger names as well.
I'll just say, but we've already done some big names.
Okay, no, that's true.
We got a big name here anyway. Sidious, you guys haven't fought him. I fought him. Sidious is sick.
Okay.
Free you, try, and Golden Beard is free you. Both underwater fights, controversial, but music is great. Weapons are some of the best.
Okay.
Armor, some of the best. I think it's an A monster.
Okay.
Both A. Where you put them, it doesn't matter. They're both great monsters. Junior doesn't remember this one. Cephodrome. Cephadrome.
The fish, bitch.
Yeah.
That goes into the fucking sand.
Sand, yeah. You remember this one?
Yeah, I remember that one because annoying, innit?
Yeah, it's annoying. It does paralysis. Where you putting this guy? Where you putting him?
I don't like him. I actually
like
do.
him either, so I'm saying.
E or D.
Yeah, he's good because I was thinking it's garbage too. I was actually gonna put him F actually. I don't like him at all. I think it's garbage.
Next one you're putting in S.
Next, yeah.
Chameleos.
Yeah, but
go put him in S, bro.
Yeah, Chameleos is sick. And then we got Vision Chameleos. I'll say S as well.
Oh yeah, but way before,
yeah. They're both sick.
Chameleos just like there's not many monsters that can go invisible, man.
Exactly.
There's not many.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Weapons are sick. Armor's sick. Even though I never really use the armor because they never have the skills I want. They look cool.
I've used them. In Rise and Sunbreak, I've got him in some of my builds, and
he's like poison type builds.
Yes, yeah.
Chameleos, sick monster.
I say we may finish on this one. Kongalala.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be nice to Kongalala. I'll put him in a. Oh, it's either C or a B, and I don't know where.
C.
Just because, very different. His main element is stench, and it's not like, even though he can use poison and blast and para as well, but his main thing with the stench as well is pretty cool. Yeah, there's not many monsters that can do that as well. There's only a handful, I think, that does that. Very unique. I like the design. I like monkey monsters.
So you said B or C?
I'll put him high C.
Yeah, I'll say C as well.
Yeah, I'll say C as well. It's unfortunate. It's weird. Like I said, he's easier in Wilds than he was in any other game.
Where do we put Blangango?
Blangango is D. This is weird.
Which is sad. It is a bit sad. I can't lie.
Yeah, he's just so slow. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. But it's fine. There's Emerald as well. I don't really remember Emerald, so it's hard for me to vote it. But I have fought it for you.
Well, let's just say he's the same as regular.
I don't think I can do it justice, honestly. I actually don't think I can.
Okay, fair. No, that's fair. That's fair.
So I'm not gonna vote him. But that's it for now, guys. We got quite a lot left. We will get through. We will get this eventually, guys.
We will.
So we'll get there.
Let us know what you think so far of the tier list as well.
Yeah.
If you would have anything different on there.
Yeah, 100%. So let me enlarge us, and then we can wrap up.
Yeah.
We're enlarged.
Let's wrap up. Get to see our ugly faces now again. Right, well, so far, we will finish that tier list. We will 100% do that. It will most likely be in about 4 weeks' time when it's back to my episode.
Damn.
Maybe we can do like a mini thing online.
Yeah, maybe we might. Yeah. We can finish it off at some point.
Yeah,
do you know what we can? Yeah, we can definitely do that. Actually, yeah. Guys, that was the episode. Like, subscribe. Legit, put a fucking notification on for our new series. It's gonna drop. When did we say 4 days after this episode?
So Friday.
Yep.
Coming up.
Obviously, watch the streams that Nova has going on his channel. Streams on our channel will be restarting. It's just had a lot of shit to do and a new setup to set up in that sense.
Let's go.
But yeah, we will be restarting. And then obviously the boy here,
with Jay.
Come on.
Game coming up soon. Like, I'm still making a final decision, but you guys will see the episode when it comes though.
Okay, and it will be worth it. So stay tuned. And we have been the Smash Bros.
Yep. See you later.
Peace.